Well, hello everyone, welcome on in. Hope everyone's doing well. This is a first for me. First time I actually had to scroll up to see who's actually here. Welcome on in everyone, and hello Ben, congratulations on first. Welcome on in. Ollie, RSA, Redrox, Rain, Iana, welcome on in as well. Welcome on in everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. And Hyun, welcome on in as well. And Yuzu, I don't know if you're here yet, but thank you for the offline subscription like half an hour ago. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Alright, so let's just get right... Hello Lumine, welcome on in as well. For the Zhang Lizard and Natlin lore, oh yes. I'm excited for all the new lore. I've heard a lot of good things about this quest, so I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm very excited to see how it goes. Alright, so the mysterious letter is the first one. I hope everyone's doing well today. Alrighty. Huh. Very long animated cutscene. I saw the length of it on YouTube, actually. I didn't watch it, of course. I saw the thumbnail, which was, like, part of the trailer for 4.6 anyways. Hang on a second. Alright. Sorry about that. We're back. And Link's welcome on in as well. Hope you're doing well. Probably watch without sound. Haven't played yet. Fair enough. Yeah, if you guys haven't played, this is spoiler warning. The spoiler warning. Oh, Zhang Lizard? He is right there. Let me move the microphone down a little bit so you can see him a bit more. He's right there. He's chilling. He's chilling right here with Link and Banana Man. He's chilling. He's taking it nice and easy right now. I'm taking it nice and easy. I feel like Jimmy Buffett today. Not dead, just island vibes. I'm like a young Jimmy Buffett right now. I have the mustache, the long hair, everything, and the Hawaiian shirts. So, I'm young Jimmy Buffett today. And Anamika, welcome on in. Welcome on in for the stream. Found you from Murder of Bird stream. Yeah, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. We're doing Cyno's second story quest, and I am very excited to see what happens in this one. Come on, microphone. Just adjusting this so it's better. Able to sit in heat and survive in all dark clothing. Oh gosh. I could never. I would just sweat into a pile of nothing. I wouldn't exist. So I'm in a nice Hawaiian shirt and shorts because it's nice out. It is nice out. I even have the windows open. So we got some nice good air coming through here. Alright, let's get into the quest though. I'm too excited.
Where should we go looking for people that we know?
We're back in Sumeru. Cyno!
Traveler, Paimon.
Hi, Cyno.
It's been so long since we last saw you!
Feels like it's been forever. Yeah, it has.
Sumeru City. I'm delighted to meet you again.
Though I remember hearing his voice recently because Jing Yuan and Star Rail.
Oh, nothing in particular.
Paimon.
Saw a really big
I want some pie
mushroom
now.
out the other day and suddenly missed all our friends in Sumeru.
Okay, that's fair. I'd also do that if I saw a mushroom.
Funnily enough, we were reminiscing about you recently too. It was at a group dinner.
Oh, that sounds
I
fun.
look forward to hearing about
Why
your
was I not
travels.
invited? No, I'm kidding.
Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
Really?
Also, how long is this quest for those who've played it?
Coincidence!
And Kitsune, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in.
Yanni factor?
Oh, just an hour? Okay. Not that bad.
You really want
Honestly, I was expecting it to be a lot longer.
Okay.
So that's plenty of time for
It's always right
the event
to
as well.
do again.
Oh, darn.
He reminds me of the Shooting Stars meme. Fair. Oh, I remember that meme.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time. Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor sharp.
I mean, to be honest, I love your jokes, I know.
100 more
Because I make jokes like that too. Yes, Yuzu, I saw. Thank you so much for the offline subscription, for the Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. That's greatly appreciated. Enjoy your emotes and everything. And also, subscribers, I have good news for you. I have officially commissioned some emotes. So, hopefully we'll be getting some new emotes soon. So, haha.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500 mora.
Hope you enjoy the story quest. Thank you. I'm really excited to see how it goes. And I've heard this a long cutscene, and I saw the length was like 6 minutes or something crazy like that.
I'm actually
So,
investigating the case right now.
I'm excited to see what it is. What it's like. 7 minutes. Okay. That has to be the longest cutscene in the game, right?
Nothing major.
That has to be.
But after finding out who was involved, I decided on reflection to handle this one.
I guess Sumeru just really likes to go big or go home, because like they have a lot of big cutscenes. They have, like when we fight Scaramouche, that cutscene's like 5 minutes. Like, yum 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 yum. There's just so much. Making dinner for the family. Enjoy making dinner. I still need to get alert command. I always forget to do that. You know what? Hang on. I'm just gonna open a tab and type lurk. There's a tab I have that just says lurk. That will remind me to make a lurk command after stream.
That's a fine idea. You are the
There we go.
heroes of
Big brain it.
Sumeru. It makes perfect sense to work
Yeah,
together.
boy. Yeah, I love that meme.
Follow me.
Yeah, it's a totally deserved length. It's gonna be absolute. My dog is barking. It's gonna be absolutely insane though. Oathkeeper, here we go. And Kirby Night Rose, welcome on in. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We're doing Cyno's story. Oh, I can't wait. Going back to the academia. Your name is Sit, and you're standing. This is a paradox. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Paradox class. This is a paradox. This person named Sit is standing. Reminds me of that Wikipedia page. What's that? Some guy's like last name is Standing, and it's a picture of him. It's like, I forget his name. I'm just gonna say his name's Tom. It's like Tom standing, sitting. Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Red Rocks. You know exactly. Oh wait, you're talking about Genshin. Wait, hang on. It's Guy Standing. That's his name. That's his name. Here, let me find this. Yeah, okay. Here it is. So this is the Wikipedia page for Guy Standing, an economist, and he's sitting. He's sitting. Whoever did that is just a comedy genius. Guy Standing who is sitting, yeah. One of my favorite things. What in tarnation? What in Boot Hill?
Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
Hello, old man. Who are you?
Was he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Look at your last message.
His name.
You also try to figure out. Yes, the daily commission counter. Thank you, Rain. I will do lurk daily
He knows about
comms.
both me and Lisa.
Huh?
Lurk daily
Cyno's
comms.
teacher is in trouble?
There we go.
Ridiculous.
Oh, it's Cyrus. We
Just
actually
an
get to
old
see him
man
for
who
once.
enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine.
Model Fudger. He's a walking paradox. No, he's a sitting paradox.
Professor,
Okay, that was a bad one.
brought some friends.
Good playing Genshin. Got my father and her weapon to 90. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Ah, so
We love to hear it. Congratulations on getting her weapon too. Her weapon, she and her weapon were a bit mean to me,
hold on,
but
let me
I eventually got her. So congratulations to
find
you.
very
Hopefully
best
she
in
was
life.
nicer.
A youth who does not seem to hail from
Got
the
traveler to
south.
Ascension 5. Hell yeah. Almost there.
You must
Almost to
be a
90.
very traveler
Almost to
and
90.
whatnot. I've heard all about
15k damage at the first time emo Lumine. Fair enough.
Wow, looks
Hell
like
yeah. I
you're
need to
really
build my
famous.
traveler again. I don't know which one I'd
I've
want to
told him
build
about you
though.
before.
Because there's
You are my
5,
friend
soon to be
after all.
6 versions you can build.
That's
Oh
right.
god.
Let me summarize.
Got
the
C3
situation.
father and then lost my
A couple
first
of days
50-50 to
ago,
Jean. Wow.
Professor Cyno
C3,
suddenly
that's very
received a
good.
threat letter.
That is very, very
A
good.
threat letter?
Oh, threat letter. That's not good.
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
I wouldn't
This
protect
is the
you.
letter in
I
question.
love his design. I love his outfit.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million.
Oh, I can leave.
more
Ow.
at the
I can
back
leave
door
that. I
of
have
the
plenty.
cafe.
Excited to see what
Secondly,
Cyno's quest holds for us. I know, it's gonna be so cool. Whatever it is, there's gonna be a super long cutscene, I know that. Temple of Silence lore, which I'm definitely gonna be covering in a video soon. Oh, it's so cool.
Wow, sure didn't mince their words.
Build Harmony. I'm Dendro Travel. Oh yes. I actually have been building Harmony Trailblazer because they are very, very good in the fight against Sunday.
Just a single retiree with nothing to my name.
244.5.
Tomatoes in my garden.
That sounds pretty good. I don't know exactly how much you need, but I think that's a pretty good amount of break.
So currently the letter is all we've got. So Traveler, Paimon.
Tried to get her weapon and didn't get it, so I saved for Columbina. Now I don't care how long it takes for her to come home or to come out. Yeah, fair enough. I'm hoping she comes out early in Natlon. I'm really hoping for it.
Take a look. Do you see anything suspicious?
Super break damage is gonna be the new meta. It seems like it. I mean, the Trailblazer like has additional break, so I'm feeling like it's gonna be a new meta. Interesting. And Ron May, yeah, I need her. Oh my god, when's she rerunning? She better be rerunning in 2.3, but also 2 new characters that I need, so. So, yay.
Very good.
Navia pre-build is almost done. I'm at 55, 210 crit. Wow, that's very nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ron May, some of that's true. And Kai, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Yuzu gifted while just offline actually, about a half hour before I started streaming. So yes, you get to spam Guizhong emotes as well, and the new emotes that I'm commissioning. So.
This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained.
Kind of know when she's rerunning and it isn't favorable. Oh gosh, so that means it is in 2.3.
It's certainly not the same paper as we
God.
use in the academia, but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to
Hello,
paper.
hope you're having a lovely time zone. We are. It's what time is it? It's 10:30 a.m. over here. Hope you're doing well in your time zone as well. It's nice early, beautiful day today. My arms are sore from yard work, but I am good.
It was a colored liquid, not plain water. It also looks like it was wiped off with a damp cloth.
Okay.
Colored liquid.
And me and Red Rocks are literally on the opposite sides of the world. It's 10:30 p.m. over there.
Looks like we're thinking along.
When you were
similar
looking at
lines.
behind,
Let's go talk to Aroth. There are some
Who's
things
behind me?
we have to take care of.
2:30 a.m. for you. Oh my goodness. Well, be sure to get some rest if you need to. I appreciate you stopping in, but if you need rest, definitely get some rest. I mean, if you have a horrible sleep schedule, I don't blame you. I have a horrible sleep schedule too, so I need to work on that. Skipping Robin and Topaz for Boot Hill and Fushuan, fair. Yeah, I got both Robin and Topaz, luckily, without having to spend. I already have Fushuan, so it's just Boot Hill I need in second half.
Ah, there he is.
There he is, Arav. Internet's being a bitch in Twitch. Oh, on just Twitch. Oh, I hope it fixes itself. Hate when internet's annoying.
It's been a while.
Insomnia kicking ass, but hey, at least I get to catch North America streams. Fair enough, yeah. I hope your Insomnia gets better though. That does not sound
Inclined to
fun.
believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia.
Currently, I have 146 tickets for my lady. Still have 34 more days to save. Oh yeah,
One last thing.
that is a lot. I wish you luck. I mean, with that many tickets, I think you'll be good, but still wish you luck.
Of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the
For Imbiber to Lune. Oh yeah.
They do look
I know
like
Rain's
crime
sister is
scenes
waiting
to
for
me.
him too.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, the letter is
He's a
written
lot of
on
fun. I
type
love
second
using him.
paper that has aromatics added during the manufacture.
Tried to get Topaz after getting Robin in her light cone, but I just decided I'm going to save for Boot Hill now. Fair.
Customers in cafes
I'm excited for Boot Hill. It's our first hunt character since a Dr. L plus ratio, so that's going to be exciting.
Now, Zaha Hadid bought some a while back. She said she was
40
going
pity on character banner, so yeah, you're pretty much guaranteed. Like, 40 plus the 146 tickets you have, yeah, you're guaranteed, so.
Points of interest immediately.
I wish you luck getting it early so you can get other characters too. There we go. That works.
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. And change into plain clothes.
Okay.
Don't let them see you coming.
I'm getting a call from Science. I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to answer a call from Science. I love Science, but I'm not going to
Great
answer
meeting,
that.
Cyno. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now?
Doubt they'd go back to the cafe, yeah. Well, it's Lone Science, but their last name is Science. First name Lone, last name Science. I don't know. I'm guessing it's like a scam caller sort of thing. Or maybe I'm being recruited into some secret government thing. I don't know.
Which part?
The culprit's approach. Whatever happens, they need
HLY, welcome on in. Trying to get Wanderer, and I spent 70 wishes and still didn't get him. Oh, I wish you luck in getting him early. I wish you luck. You still have plenty of time. Still got 3 weeks left. So I hope he comes home soon. I hope he comes home very soon.
And crucially,
Bro is born to be a scientist. I'm wondering if it's just like a scam caller, because like usually I don't have person's names on the caller ID on my phone. So imagine the name just literally is Lone Science. Oh, Cyno, what are you doing?
found you.
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter.
Okay. Did he?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo, Frank Gunner, welcome on in. It's been a bit. How you doing? Welcome on in.
Watching us from the shadows
Welcome,
the
welcome.
moment we entered the house of Dana. You managed to stay
Beta saw your videos and wanted to recruit you. Fair. Dr. Science, we need a way to save our astronauts. Well, don't worry. I'm Dr. Science. That sounds like a shitty like cartoon or TV show or something.
I was just listening in. That's
I would
all.
love that, honestly,
You know
though.
something big's going down when
Got 0
Monster
primos,
Cyno
but you got
shows
plenty of
up,
time to
right?
save. You got events coming up. Wind Trace is here. So you got plenty of time. Abyss is about to reset too, so there's more. So you got plenty of
I
time.
saw it as clear as day.
Transform weekly boss mats to other weekly boss mats like Genshin. Yeah, that would be really nice, but I think the reason in Genshin's you can only do it with the same weekly boss, and since Star Rail only has 1 drop per boss, I think that's why you can't. But it would still be nice. Gotta restart PC? Okay, be back soon, or you'll be back soon. Good luck. I don't know.
Because you already live here.
I'm still socially anxious on the stream, just less so.
You would be free from scrutiny.
My birthday's the same as Albedo. Oh, no way, that's awesome.
All along.
That's awesome. The closest Genshin character who shares a birthday to me is Tartaglia, who's July 20th, and I'm July 19th. I need to get my hairbrush, hang on.
Then why are you shaking like a leaf? The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. But you, your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching.
Dude, those eyelids are twitching, man.
Liar.
I would never.
Yo, Kaneko! Welcome on in. 13 months of sub love. Thank you so much for the 13 months. That is incredible. That is insane to me, actually. Actually insane. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy your continued use of your emotes. And, very soon, some new commissioned emotes that should be coming out, hopefully within a month or so. So, welcome on in.
Ralph, already on his way back to meet up with Cyno. Looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much more than 30. But after what he's done, I'm afraid he's ruined his whole future.
Yeah, poor guy.
It's all over.
Gosh, that was so fast!
The culprit's name.
Pretty bad at scan calling, yeah.
16-year-old
I got a
student
scam call from
of college
Science.
Darshan.
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something!
Oh my goodness.
We checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
But he looks so old.
Yeah, seriously!
Interesting.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life. What the devil drove him down this path?
Now that reminds me of Albedo. What the devil? Because it reminds me of the Albedo event. Albedo, what the devil do you think you're doing? Killing.
Oh, just spit it out.
Dr. Science is this shitty version of Senku from Dr. Stone. Fair. You know, I haven't watched Dr. Stone, but it was really funny because me and Rain last night were trying to remember the name of Boss Stone in Star Rail, and we couldn't remember like what the prefix to boss was. We were thinking like, Mr. Stone, Dr. Stone, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's Boss Stone, and then I was like, Dr. Stone's an anime.
They mentioned that he's always
It was so
arguing
fun.
about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi.
Yeah, we met her in one of the hangout events. Was it Farazan's or Layla's that we met them?
Is this going
It
somewhere?
was a while ago. We did them all so close together, so I can't remember.
So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants. And what are they trying
Just
to
did this story quest last night. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
A man grows a
I
few
si-
vegetables and
Oh, sorry.
celebrates living a
Cyno,
life
it's gonna be good.
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor alleging that Sir Cyrus
Anyways.
illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring and kept it for himself.
Proud to say that I crowned all 5 elements of Lumine's elemental skills and bursts and made cards from them. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. And welcome on in, Musical. Hope you're doing well. That's awesome, though. Crowned all 5 elements of the skills and bursts. That's a lot. That's incredible, though. So, just the skills and bursts, so that's 10. 10 crowns. I want to do it with everything, so I might do that at some point, but that is incredible. Welcome on in, though. Kave Hangout. How do I forget Kave Hangout? I'm a genius, I swear.
Arav, you'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later.
Uraka the Maraka. We've barely gotten any Hangout events in version 4, haven't we? We've only got Lynette so far. We need more. Welcome back, Lynx. Decided to make dinner a bit later. It's quite hot weather. Fair, yeah. It's quite hot here. What is it right now? It's 71 Fahrenheit. Nice.
Oh, come on. I was clearly joking.
Being overwhelmed by the pure, unfiltered humor, my laughing is actively killing me. Well, please don't die. I need your sub. No, I'm kidding. No, but hope you're okay. Hope I'm not making you laugh. Oh my goodness. Drop it in the Discord. Hope everyone's doing well. Yes, I'll definitely take a look after stream. I'm excited to see it. Welcome back, Red Rocks, as well. Welcome, welcome.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street?
Supposed to thunder up there? Oh, really? I love thunderstorms. I really do love thunderstorms. It's so nice to just, like, especially when they happen, like, later at night. It's so nice to just be laying in bed and hearing the thunder outside and just falling asleep to the sound of rain and thunder. Unless it strikes your house, which happened last year, which scared the shit out of me. Other than that, it's good.
The whole thing sounds a lot worse than it is. All it costs me is a little reputational damage.
Did a little small research on Biber Lune. Ooh, I want to hear. I want to hear research.
The Academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still
In the
like to
Genshin
have
Pictures
a
channel? Okay, I'll check it out after
conversation
stream.
with the boy's parents.
Thank you. A casually vision in Canada, nothing strange. You know, she goes on vacation sometimes. Saw this concept before. What path do you think Genshin characters would have? That's a good question. Let's see. I'm gonna go like just beyond. Do you want me to just do playable paths in Star Rail or like every single path?
Oh, what a mess.
Which one?
You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you?
Playable? Okay.
I'd like to have that letter back for the time
Well,
being,
since
if
Cyno's
possible.
here, I'm saying he'd be
Something
Hunt,
concrete
because he
when I talk
hunts
to the
down
family
people, and he's
today.
like,
We have to
boom,
show them how
gets right to
serious
him.
the situation is.
The relevant authorities have
That's
already
hard to
reviewed the
tell. Let's see.
evidence
Let's
and are now
do-
discussing Araka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now.
Cyno would be aha
Make
for
sure to
sure.
return it within a
Yeah, I
couple
mean,
of
he might be Elation and be like, haha.
So you'll be able to
But like, if
defend
he's
the
playable,
case in
playable would be
2
Hunt.
days.
Give or take.
Obviously,
Cases like
most of the
this are
healers would
quick
be
to
Abundance,
resolve.
like Baiju, Barbara.
Very
Um,
good. Well, thank you for all
my
your
brain
help.
is not working.
We'll go for a meal together. Oh,
It's
my
been a bit
cake,
since
of
I streamed. I have to
course.
get back into it, you know?
Apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
Ah, I see. Well, that's a pity. But Cyno, you have
Yes, Zhongli would be preservation. That would make a lot of
Spain, and I
sense.
owe you for that.
His shielding, so a lot of shielders would be preservation. Erudition would make a lot of sense for Tainari, not just because smart, but also because that's like AoE attacks a lot of the time.
Tainari's master,
So,
Nephis, called
that
him
would
in
make sense
college
because
the
he throws
Academia
out the
to help
ball
out
and
on
it's like,
project. They should be
he
at
throws out the
Nephis'
ball and it
office
hits a lot of
this week.
enemies.
Though I must say,
Nilu Harmony makes sense, yeah. Raiden Destruction. I feel like if it was unplayable paths, Raiden would be Order, because she wants to keep everything the same.
Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way.
Also, I think it'd be interesting if the other paths become playable at some point, like far off in the future we get Sunday playable finally, and he's Order. That'd be crazy.
Go on now. Don't keep us waiting.
Alright. Go to the second floor of Lambad's Tavern. Hell yeah. To the tavern. City Puns, excuse me. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, it's the pot. It's the pot friend. I love pot friend. I love pot friend. I would love at some point, like if I had the time, if I ever find the time, I would love to like do Genshin characters and Star Rail sort of thing. Oh my god, everyone's here. Kali and Taidari.
Bag, but We never had problems like this at Ratawa Hist back when I was still teaching.
They're here.
If you don't
Would Alhaitham be Destruction or Erudition? I feel like Erudition. His attacks seem more
They
AoE.
were students at the time.
Because they're like spread out a bit and stuff like that.
Won't they?
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master. It wrought havoc on my poor tail,
Aw.
so I didn't exactly keep up to
Is
date
Zhao
with
be
what was going
Hunt?
on at the academia. Most of what I know, I heard.
Coffee
from
makes sense for
Cyno.
Erudition as well. He also has those AoE
Professor's
attacks.
become a lot more laid back in
Um,
his retirement. He
Yeah, New
used to
Valette,
be
if he was
much
non-playable
stricter,
path would be Order,
was
but playable path
especially
for New
known for
Valette.
being extremely principled.
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a
Let's see.
sage.
What are the play? I'm
If
forgetting the
Kame
playable
wasn't
paths now.
around at the time, I would have happily taken her on as a
Maybe
student.
Destruction.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper class woman.
Upper class woman.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
Oh, believe me.
Hmm.
Back when she was a student.
How about Nihility
made her
characters? Yes, that's the
happier
one we're
than any
forgetting.
other students acknowledging her seniority.
Those are ones that debuff other characters. So I feel like Arlecchino would be Nihility.
Whoa, more food? Are
It's
you
the bond
sure
of
about
life.
this? We don't
Yeah, I
wanna
feel like
ban
New Valette might fit Nihility as well.
Oh, don't
for some
worry
reason.
about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more. After all your help today, treating you to dinner is the
Order?
least I
Order what you like? Order?
Thought I heard some familiar voices.
Kave!
Ah,
My boy!
Cyrus is here as
My
well.
boy!
Oh, Kave,
I love
it's been a
Kave.
while.
I love him so much.
Zahadi was talking about you
He's my
last
boy!
month. How have you been?
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
I love him so much.
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch.
He
so
has
I'm
been
not
missing for a
hungry
long
just yet.
time. Like,
I'll
hasn't
have
he
dinner
like
a little
not
later
been on
tonight.
a character
I just
on a
went to
banner
Starbucks
since
to buy some wine,
his
but
release?
when I
I'm
heard
pretty
some
sure.
voices
Oh, I
recognized,
just accidentally
thought I'd
closed
come and
Alert
say
Daily
hello.
Comms tab. Oopsies.
So
There we
what's
go.
the occasion anyway?
Kave.
Some sort of celebration?
Genshin.
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Yeah, only his release in 3.6. So it's been, at this point, it's been over a
Sounds
year
like
since he's
things
been
have
on a
really
banner.
gone downhill since I was there.
That is crazy.
My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything.
Yeah, when he first appeared in the Archon quest, that was so
I
funny.
can't believe how young the guy is. What are his parents going to think?
Young people are always more susceptible to making rash and ill-advised decisions.
Yeah,
Their
true.
minds are still
Kave's simply too strong. Yeah, they had to delete him from the banners because he deleted people's worlds.
This boy has some nerve. Just look at what he wrote. Oh, it makes my blood boil.
Truly one of the units in Genshin Impact. Yeah, Kave would be Destruction, that's why.
Watching you and
That's why
always
Kave would be Destruction, not Erudition.
He just followed you into the house of Dana?
If this were my son, oh, he'd get the scolding.
Got my
of a
first Mika from Standard. Hell yeah, congratulations.
Luckily,
Congratulations. He's pretty good support.
principled person.
I do like him. What other Nihility characters? Let's think.
Order's ready, sir.
Let's think.
Coming. I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch
I feel
you
like
all another
Venti,
time.
honestly.
Okay, bye.
With the wind, the black hole thing.
Here I
Kind of
am.
mimics Welt.
Coffee beans are in here too.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, Raiden could fit as well. Nihility, because Eternity Nihility,
Let's eat before the food gets cold.
because once, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, come on, I had a song with this name. Entropy. Entropy, everything goes towards chaos. Nihility, Eternity, it's eternally going to chaos. And once everything's gone, it just stays the same forever. That's Nihility, that's Eternity. Nahida, she's applied Dendro. That's true, she could also be Nihility. Interestingly.
Oh, too tasty.
Or Erudition, because it's crowd control.
Explode.
Plus, it makes sense for God of Wisdom.
Mine too. I'll have to walk home.
Ryan
for
just
the time
Tavats
to
AU Raiden May, so yeah, it's true. I feel like Beta would be Preservation.
Harry and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next
Definitely
time.
Preservation.
It'll do wonders for your
The heat
skin.
death of the universe, or the Big Rip, where everything just rips
forward
apart.
to that. In
Anyways.
fact, could I
Always
treat
fun
you to
talking
bring
about
a
that.
little
Anyways.
extra For the other old folks on my street. I'll be the
Also,
innkeeper
that
of the neighborhood.
reveal with Acheron. If you guys haven't played the Star Rail quest, I won't say exactly what it is, but that reveal with Acheron, even though it was like pretty easy to assume, it was so cool.
I'll see you all later. I better head home now and tend to the crops.
Good night.
Bye, Cyrus.
Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey,
Don't hallucinate with the
my
tomatoes.
are serious
Yes, we
business.
finished it on stream. It was a lot of fun.
Be beaten by
It was a lot of fun.
some
It was like an
team.
8-hour stream we did.
Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all a good night.
What? I want to stay up late. I want to play video games all night. Speaking of video games, you guys see what's over my shoulder there?
Now we
Rain got me a
finally have some
PS5
us time.
for a 2-year anniversary.
Us time?
Oh yeah.
Well, I was talking with Tainari and Kale, and since we
I got
all
her
just
this cute little music box that
we
plays a
thought we could go
song
camping
I
together.
wrote for her.
The
I
thing
wrote
is,
I wrote a
we're
song, like composed it,
welcoming you back
everything
to
like that, put it all on a music box, and gave it to her so I can store her jewelry and everything too. It's awesome. I have the PS5. She got me Jedi Fallen Order too, which I'm really excited to start. Universe always gives me an existential crisis until I realize that my existence is so short that it won't really matter, which gives me another existential crisis, hence why I want to study astrophysics. I'm literally in the same exact boat as you. Literally in the same exact boat. Whenever I get like an existential crisis about that, I remember, ironically, what Lex Luthor said in an episode of Justice League, where he was like, my purpose, if you will, is to see where it's all going. You know? See where the road's headed. You know? Like in 100 years, no one will remember who I am, but still fun to be around. You know. Here, one of my researches about Danfeng. After the year 7379 of the star calendar, Danfeng would later commit a crime, which would spark turmoil and be considered an act of rebellion against the Luofu. The event was known as the Sedation of Imbiber de Lune, which resulted in Danfeng being imprisoned and forced into hatching rebirth. Yes! I want to cover more of the Xianshou lore. You missing some Bluetooth earbuds? Because my father found some in the backyard. I don't think so. My earbuds are right here, so I think I'm good.
Right? It's been so long since we did something fun
Excuse me.
together. I can't wait.
Everyone, let's meet tomorrow afternoon at the riverbank to the southeast of
I think the reason life has meaning is because it inherently lacks meaning. Yeah, exactly.
We've already packed everything for the trip.
Yeah, exactly. Life has you're supposed to give it your own meaning. You're supposed to find your meaning along the way.
You got it. We'll be there.
The meaning is to enjoy it.
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
We're going on a camping trip. Alright. Wait until the next day. Till 14. Lynx, thank you for claiming the daily commission rewards as well. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Camping time, camping time. We go over here to Gandharvaville. Go over here to Gandharvaville.
Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others.
There's Cyno. Cyno, that's Cyno. And Paris, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome.
Wow, you guys are ahead of the game. You set up the tents already.
S'mores and fire grilled food. Hell yeah.
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually.
Yeah, it is the first place where we entered
aiming to
Samira,
have
isn't
them
it?
set up before you
Oh,
arrived.
the nostalgia of that. Man, that takes me back.
Come on, let's go fishing together.
We're here and then,
Whatever we catch, we can grill
like,
for
3
dinner
months from now,
tonight.
we'll be heading into Natlin.
You got it.
That's crazy.
Tonight.
That is absolutely crazy to think about. We're almost in Natlin.
I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips.
Use
about
Nahida's
the
mind
island.
reading? Oh, that's a good
I'm
idea.
really looking forward to giving them a try.
To switch over into a Nahida team.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms.
4.7 beta pretty much over,
So I
yeah.
gathered
Because we're halfway through
I'll
4.6.
leave them here along with some fresh fruit.
So,
Wow.
4.7 special program next week, which means we most likely will get our first look at Natlon.
And even if they don't, they can improvise.
This
First
is
look at
true.
Natlon very
I
soon,
don't think
because
I've ever had a
3.7
single
special
rough
program
day
was our
before,
first look at
so-
Fontaine.
So,
Even though it's like, it was
How
like a
has
brief
everything
thing
been
of the
going
travel
for
being
you?
a swimmy boy.
Hmm.
So,
Well, there's been some high points and low points,
Hopefully.
but we've had some unforgettable experiences along the way.
I see.
can I say a technical spoiler? Well, if it's spoiler, probably not, because I want to be unspoiled, so probably not then.
Hey, Val, valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
Oh, Cyno.
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
We love Cyno in this house. We love him.
She sure made a run for it.
You made a run for it.
Unbelievable! She made a run for it!
So Kale chose the path of tactical retreat. Could it be she foresaw what shall soon come to pass?
Oh.
My dear friend, you know what I am about to say.
It's genius invocation time. Hell yeah.
Excellent. A kindred spirit. A great warrior can sense when a duel is nigh. But it looks like we'll get told off if we start playing now. Let's enjoy the nature for a while longer.
Aw. Kinda wanted to play it. Birds chirping away, the soothing sound of running water. This is nice. No agenda, just relax and enjoy myself. It is nice to just relax. Tainari with the mom stare, yeah.
We got a bite!
Oh, fish.
I'll reel it in.
Where's my fishing glasses? These are my fishing glasses.
Firewood, spices, snacks.
We're good. All right.
And drinks. Everything's ready.
These
Once
are
Kale
dusty.
gets back,
Oh my
we can
good-
light up the
oh my
fire
goodness.
and start grilling.
Nighttime. Fish glasses. Who would Messi have as a Pokemon? I'm not sure. I don't really follow soccer or anything, so, or any sports for that matter, so I'm not sure. Cinderace, maybe? He gets a golden ghost. Fair enough. Golden go. Golden go. It is nice to be camping. I haven't gone camping in so
There are 3
long.
tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left?
Whatever Paimon says.
Well, Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
True. But it's also the closest to the water. If there are any sleepwalking fungi around tonight, they might stumble into your tent.
That's okay, I'll eat them.
Well, that's no good. Take my weapon. You can use it to bar the entrance.
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
Feel like this is right after events with House of the Hearth? It does feel like that, yeah.
How's your appetites?
We had all that big battle and now we're finally getting to relax. Until we have another big battle soon. Cyno and Sathos.
Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of good lore, aren't we? Temple of
Someone
Silence,
sure
I
is
want it.
desperate to eat.
Hurry up and take us to the desert.
I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you
Vacation
like your
mode before war
skewers?
mode. It has to be
Well
done. You have to relax before you can go to war.
Rare?
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks?
Eric, I don't know who that is.
If it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
Medium well for me.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Oh, I'm gonna dig in then. Nom 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 food. Guy from South Park? Okay. I don't watch South Park, that's why I don't know.
Delicious. If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3 more skewers.
Paimon, you're like a god of space. You have infinite space.
Here comes the food coma.
If
Especially
you're
say
tired,
Desher when talking about the
no
Traveler's
rest.
Tent, given Lethal Par's
You
karma.
must be getting
That's
sleepy,
true.
Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents?
Hmm.
Cyno and I will clean up.
Tonight I show you mercy. Our sacred duel will take place another day.
Talking about Genius Invocation again. What a lad.
Good night.
Good night, Kale. That is interesting, though. Drawing more parallels to us in Deshret. I'm still thinking he had like a... He was like near Descender Will, or something like that.
Oh, don't forget this. The staff of the Scarlet Sands.
Wait, you were actually being serious about that?
It's a very powerful weapon. Try it.
We get a free staff of the Scarlet Sands?
Fair enough. You sure you don't want
No, I
it?
do want it.
Yeah, Paimon, sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the trouble.
Paimon. I want... Yeah, me and my dull blade. It looks like it's literally rusty over here. It literally looks like it's rusting over on the hilt.
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations.
One the free
I'll
sword.
tell you about it tomorrow.
One the piece
But
with
right
the free
now,
pole arm.
It's time to rest.
Fig, welcome on in. Hope you're
Sleep
doing
well
well.
and sweet dreams.
Welcome, welcome. They're teasing us. They teased us with the Calamity Queller and Chen Yuvale. Now they're teasing us with Cyno's weapon. They're doing it on purpose, aren't they? I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Wake up and cry. Restful sleep. And then something's gonna wake us up.
I think they should all be here.
Oh?
Traveler, Paimon, are you in there?
Kaveh and Al
Could you
Haytham.
come outside for a sec?
Look
What are
at
you two
this.
doing here?
What the? What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
It's my sword.
Evidently.
At least welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in.
What kind do you call this?
Nice shirt, by the way. Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Paimon's gonna
It's a
take
really
it
nice shirt. I love it. Going with the nice summer vibes. Yep, I'm just sleeping, I guess.
Oh, hey them, Kaveh! What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night!
Yeah, what are you guys doing here? It is a
Sorry
bit
to
weird, isn't
interrupt
it?
This hour of the night, but we've got a situation on our hands.
Oh?
Let's get dressed and talk about it outside.
What's
Something
going
has come
on?
up, and since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning.
Oh, he says Cyrus and Cyno. The whole time in the trailer, I thought he said Osiris. And I was like, huh? Okay.
Huh? Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here after I washed them. Ah, there they are.
I'll hate them just reading.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookies are still on the table?
They are, and so are the fruits.
We're just getting Kaveh Al Haytham's sitcom right now.
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Cyno's group was drinking last night.
Feels like Frasier.
Do tell. What were they drinking?
I'm gonna lurk today. I haven't done the quest. Okay, enjoy your lurk then.
So, I ran
Thank you
into
for the
Cyrus
lurk.
yesterday evening when I
I'm
was
excited
in
to see where this
town
quest
looking up some
goes.
things.
Yeah, I want the
He was
cookies
hosting a
too.
dinner for Cyno, Tighnari, Kale, and the Traveler and Paimon. Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least I think that's what it was. It looked pretty good.
Okay.
Sounds like they're all tangled up in this.
You know what it's about, right? 16-year-old kid tried to extort Cyrus. He was asking for 10 million mora.
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes. Didn't take them long to catch the culprit. The sages are probably dealing with the case by now.
Yeah.
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it. Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter too. It was crudely written, but the paper had this beautiful pattern on it that I've
The
never
pattern's
seen
gonna tip
before.
Al Haytham off, isn't
Really
it?
caught my eye.
The Temple of
Hey, give me a
Silence.
sec. I'll sketch it out for you.
I'm guessing that's gonna be what tips him off. It'd be like, hey, this is an emergency.
Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before. God knows where the culprit got it from.
Interesting. These are all motifs associated with the tribes of the desert.
Okay.
What? Really?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the
Papyrus paper?
crisscrossing
Could be.
arrow here. I recognize that too.
Where's sans paper?
It bears a striking resemblance to an ancient emblem, one that hasn't been used in a very long time.
Temple of Silence?
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem of the Temple
There
of
it is!
Silence.
Temple of Silence. Here we go. Here we go.
After discussing it with each other, we both agreed that something didn't feel right. So we went looking for you. This was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably with Tainari, so Gandharvaville was our first stop. But the Forest Watchers told us that you'd gone camping.
Yes.
Then, just as we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Cyno. He said he was on a supply run. We exchanged a few words, and then he ran off.
He would have recognized the symbol too.
So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about?
There's so much noise outside. Hang on.
Silence, you said? What is that? Should we be worried?
Is everything okay? Give
Should
me
be
a sec.
better. It's just right
Let
outside
me
that
get
window,
going.
so. Where the actual temple is? Oh, okay.
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well, to put it simply,
I mean, it's called the
organization
Temple of
that has
Silence. I mean,
existed in Sumeru
it's not
for over
surprising why
1,000
they
years.
wouldn't have heard of it. They probably
These
kept the whole
days,
thing,
you can find
you know,
the Temple of Silence office
silent.
in academia. Theoretically, it's responsible for the custody and disposal of information and documents not fit for public dissemination.
Okay.
At least, that's what they tell the outside world. In truth, it's essentially a vestigial institution nowadays. There's an office with their name on it, but it's functionally obsolete.
Okay.
Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret and the greatest of all sages. Most of the organization's
who gave Cyno
members
his
hail
power.
from the desert. By contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake? Wow.
It's possible. The real question is, why?
I mean, it would make
My
sense
guess
for them to
is
cover
they're
something up.
covering something up.
So, how do you know all this? Sounds like some pretty top secret stuff.
Because he's Alhaitham. He's
Did you
a
forget?
G.
He did a stint as acting Grand Sage, and kept the pay raise even after he resigned.
Oh, yeah! Paimon did totally forget about that. So you took the chance to read all the top secret documents while you were acting Grand Sage, huh?
Of course he would. He's the
If you're
scribe.
asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
True.
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem of the Temple of Silence appear on a threat letter from an academia student to Cyrus? The student's only 16 and doesn't have any family ties to the desert. So where could he have seen that emblem or gotten the paper?
You said you ran into Cyno, yes? Did you tell him what you've just told us?
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
Given that Cyrus is involved, he's probably halfway through solving the case by now.
Yeah.
Still, we should try to catch up with him. At this hour of the night, Cyno will probably go looking for
Probably
Cyrus
halfway to
at
the
his
desert
current
already,
residence.
honestly.
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, the sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good, and sure to stir up trouble.
Yeah.
We should pay a visit to the Academia.
A Twitter post about Trailblazers with
As the
Holovian
Sage of
features.
Amorta,
I wonder if
Master
Holovian is the
Robo
actual
Chief
term or they
in
just came up with it. Could be.
You can ask him to tell you what he knows. The more
Yeah, Holovian
information we
is
have,
like the
better
species that
prepared
Robin
we'll
and
be
Sunday
for
are.
whatever happens there.
If this situation is
It'd be cool if the
connected to
Trailblazers were
Temple of
Holovian, though.
Silence, the
Be really
emblem has
cool.
to be part of a bigger conspiracy.
We would have halos.
Kale, could I trouble you to send a message to the Core of 30? Tell them to keep an eye out for Cyno and Cyrus.
Hellovian just sounds like it is a pretty cool title, isn't it?
You two come with me. We'll
That
head
is,
out
it
to
is such a
Cyno.
cool title.
Sounds like a
Hellovian.
plan. Let's go.
We're just human.
Cyrus has been living in the city.
Human.
lately. He rented a place near the.
Alright, gotta go to Cyrus's house. Nope, wrong teleport waypoint. That one. Yay. Alright.
Here we are. This is the place.
What a surprise!
Looks like nobody's home. Oh, Cyno moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long gone by now. I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Zahadi!
Ah! Professor Zahahadi!
Wow, so it really is.
Yeah, we've met her before.
My goodness, whatever is going on tonight?
We're looking for Cyno. So, he's already been here.
Yes, not long ago, in fact. He knocked on my door and asked if I'd seen Cyrus today.
We
at all.
surprise her, oh my gosh.
I told him the old fool left early this morning, and I hadn't heard him come back. So we went to his place, and would you believe it? He's gone.
Uh-oh.
Goodness knows where to. It must have alarmed Cyno, because he took off in an awful hurry after that. He never did explain what this was all about. How serious is it? Well, if Cyrus isn't at home... Oh, it sure doesn't sound good.
Professor,
Yeah.
did you hear that a student recently tried to extort Cyrus?
This isn't good.
Why, yes. When I left the house that day, I noticed he was watering his flowers in the field in complete silence. He had a piece of paper clutched in his hand, and he looked lost in thought. I could tell something was troubling.
I'm guessing we're getting close to the
He wouldn't tell me what it
Temple of
was.
Silence now.
If Cyno hadn't happened to visit him that day, he'd probably still be.
This is
holding
fine,
on to
everything's
that
fine?
paper.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
After seeing the letter, Cyno told him to contact the Corps of 30, but Cyrus was very reluctant. He claimed it would only damage his reputation. Eventually, he relented, after much persuasion from Cyno. Huh? Cyrus didn't want to report it? Well, that's strange. When we saw him, he seemed pretty okay with the idea of the kid getting his just desserts. As a former sage, it's possible Cyrus still has enemies at the Academia.
Yeah.
That's why Cyno was so insistent that he report the matter to the authorities. I was there while they were going back and forth over it.
Okay.
So Cyrus initially hoped to stop this from going public. But why?
Yeah, Cyrus must know something about the Temple of Silence. So did he get kidnapped by them now?
Dear, what on earth has that old fool gotten himself wrapped up in? Oh, I do hope he's not in danger.
Wasn't the reputation with the Academia he was worried about, is the reputation with the
Cyno
Temple.
left me this
Maybe.
letter to pass on to you. He wrote it when he came by earlier. He realized you might come looking for him.
Thank you.
What does it say? Let Paimon take a look.
My friends, this is a rather complicated state of affair. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I asked you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me. Well, we're gonna come after you.
My friends.
I already read that,
This is a
Paimon.
letter?
Yep, that sounds like Cyno. Thank you, Professor. Please do not worry. We will do all we can to protect both Cyno and Cyrus.
Yes.
Traveler, Paimon, let's head to the Academia and regroup.
Okay. We're coming after you because we care. Exactly. Tell us not to, we will even more. I have to go down. Which way is down? This way? Okay. Nope.
Take it easy.
There we go. Okay. Gotta regroup with everyone. All the way over there still? Okay. There they are.
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah, I guess you lost their trail.
We went to Cyrus's house. No one was there. Cyno got there before us, but he was long gone by the time we arrived.
Yeah.
He didn't say where he was going?
No, he left us a letter and told us not to go after him.
You're really making us
Can't say I'm
walk.
surprised.
Typical Cyno. Anyway, some updates on progress.
See,
on our end.
I don't know what he's
I know
doing.
the emblem from memory again, but in more detail this time.
Ooh. Kaveh, I love your art. That's beautiful.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar design. The one I found was a little blurry, but the similarities in the general form and certain details were clear enough to confirm a match.
Deshret stuff, yeah.
And we're lucky we found anything at all. It turns out the emblem was all but lost to history. We scoured the entire Academia collection, and that book was the only one with a record of the motif.
Meanwhile, Arav managed to get Uraka to disclose his source.
Okay.
The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young man from the desert.
That has to be
According to Uraka,
Sathos.
he had a striking presence and was well educated.
Apparently, the two met in the tavern over a game of cards.
Definitely
The
Sathos.
guy claimed to be in the city for business as part of a merchant caravan. Uraka was intrigued when he heard what his new acquaintance had to say and brought up the idea of extorting Cyrus for Mora. The guy encouraged him to go ahead with it, then handed him some pen and paper to write the letter.
I see. So it could be that this person planted the paper intentionally.
Yeah.
So, how do we find this guy?
Sathos is so set coded. Oh yeah.
Where he is?
Absolutely.
He doesn't know.
The name, everything.
Claims not to have
I haven't
seen him
met
since
him
that day
yet,
in the
but
tavern. The man gave him some
it's gonna be
tips
even
on
more
how to
so, isn't
carry
it?
out the extortion, but from then on, Uraka was acting alone.
Nephis and Arav have gone to meet the Core of 30 and review the city's entry and exit records. Also, Nephis admitted that the Temple of Silence in the Academia is just a facade.
yeah.
The true Temple of Silence once came to the rainforest to establish a collaboration with the Academia. But, as time went by, the sages gradually became corrupt and foolish. The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the Academia and ended the partnership. They retreated back to the desert about 400 years ago.
Okay.
Ever since its inception, the Temple of Silence has been the guardians of King Deshret's civilization and belief system. They traveled throughout Sumeru.
Set was the father of Anubis in Egyptian mythology? No way. Oh, that's funny.
At its roots, it was a legitimate
That's funny in this case.
organization whose
I
purpose was
can't wait to
guide
meet him
people
though.
towards the right path.
The Academia of the day knew that the split would damage their reputation if it became a matter of public knowledge. And so, they set up a dummy organization of their own to conceal the truth.
Interesting.
Not only that, but they managed to keep up the charade for hundreds of years.
So how did Cyrus become acquainted with the true Temple of Silence if they left centuries ago?
Magic.
I'll bet that's the question that bothered Cyno. Probably why he went after him in such a rush.
Yeah.
Whoever is behind this, getting Uraka to extort Cyrus was only the first step of the plan. Their true goal in doing so was for Cyrus to see the emblem on the letter.
He must have recognized it right away. That'll be why he didn't want to involve the authorities. He probably hoped to take care of the whole thing by himself. Unfortunately for him, Cyno had other plans.
Since the desert is where the Temple of Silence originated, that is in all likelihood where Cyrus went.
Yeah.
I have to go after him.
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea, with how you respond to the heat? Why don't we send someone else?
I should be fine, as long as I bring plenty of water. Besides, I just can't shake this ominous feeling that if we don't catch up to them soon...
Yeah, I get that feeling too right now.
I have news from the Core of 30.
Oh, hello.
Master!
Oh, Tainari's master?
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's master? Oh,
You have the same
I can't
haircut.
wait to meet him in person.
It's a pleasure to meet you, traveler in Paimon.
I'm sorry, he looks hilarious.
Several independent eyewitnesses have reported seeing Cyrus and Mahamatra Cyno leaving the city at different times. Both were heading in the direction of Caravan Rebat. I was going to suggest that you join forces with the Corps of 30 in
They're
this
going to
case,
Caravan
however,
Rebot,
as
guys.
I'm sure you've already heard from
Going
all
to
here from
Caravan
the
Rebot.
Conde, the Temple of Silence is involved. The
Dude, how
Academia
can you
has
see
made a
through
number of
those?
decisions throughout history that I am
He does
ashamed
remind me of a
of.
Pokemon character, yeah.
It may well be that no better choice was
Oh my
available to
god,
them.
he does look like a
Its actions
Pokemon
are
character.
nonetheless a stain on our legacy. I won't attempt to make you understand the Academia's perspective. Now is the time for
I can't take him seriously either.
I understand.
Tenari,
where
why'd you
you're
cut
coming
your
from,
long
Master,
hair to look like
but
him?
I'm afraid the situation might be more complicated than we thought. I think we need to keep a low profile, or risk making things worse.
Good point. If Cyrus is involved with the other side, or worse, if he's fallen into their hands, and... Everyone, we have to get Cyrus and Cyno back safely.
It does look like Max, oh
Cannot
my
afford
god.
to lose them.
Need our help?
Want to relate to him a little bit? Yeah. But long hair Tainari.
Wonderful. You
Want
have
it.
my most sincere gratitude. Arav and I will continue to follow up on the lead from Uraka. Kaveh, Scribe,
Then come back to seeing the goofiest NPC next to Boethius, yeah. He's a goofy guy. Welcome back. He's a very goofy guy.
Nari, you're planning to go into the desert, correct?
I am. Kaveh, I'll be okay. You stay behind to help Master.
He's, I
and I'll handle-
don't know what he's up to.
Well, if you're
He's got like
sure.
those big,
Okay.
like,
But
the
be
glasses look
careful.
like they came from a prop store.
Thank you all.
Usually they should have like a big
Arav,
nose on the
let's
bottom
go.
with it too. They just cut off the nose and use them as
You'd
glasses.
better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can catch up with Cyno before it's too late.
Yeah, we gotta go save your boyfriend,
Knowing
Tainari.
him, he's probably covered a fair distance already, but we still have a shot. Let's take
Bug
it.
Clan from Naruto Fair. That's another show I haven't watched yet. Alright. I'm guessing this is the final act? No. It's not. Are there 4 parts to this one?
Okay, we made it to Caravan
Sand
Rebot.
physics.
Where should we go next? Maybe we should ask the nearby guards if they've seen anything.
Hold on. Look over there.
Oh!
That Dia?
Dia, Candace, and Cyno.
Are you sure you want to brave the desert alone? I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day, but still.
They're all here.
It's not my
I'm
first
loving
time.
this. We're getting so many Sumeru characters again.
Cyno.
Gonna be making lunch, spicy ramen to wake you up. We'll be lurking. Enjoy your lurk, Rain, and enjoy your lunch as well.
When you're packing for
Just
your
don't
trip,
do too
budget
much
for
spice.
5 days more than you plan to spend out there.
Makes sense. Okay, I'll go get ready.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Off to prepare dinner. Enjoy your dinner as well.
Not to come after
Enjoy
me.
the lurk and enjoy the
I
dinner.
thought I had a good lead on
You also have spicy chips? Oh gosh, Rain.
Sorry, but we never agreed to that. Why would you go off on your own like this?
You're crazy.
Nothing personal. It's just a complex situation. And I'd rather
Just
not
made some
involve
ramen too?
anyone
Hell
else if I
yeah.
can help it.
Love me some ramen.
Takes a special kind of person to get Cyno chasing them all the way out to Caravan Rebot.
True.
But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Why can't you reveal his name? Is he Sumeru's most wanted or something?
Nope, it's Cyrus.
Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
Dia,
Spicy stir fry for dinner is so good. Ooh, that does sound very good.
Actually, seeing all of our friends
It is
the whole
very
reason
good.
we're here.
You're looking well. Glad to see it.
Thank you.
Candace and I came to Caravan Rebot on business. We ran into Cyno as he was asking about some elderly gentleman's whereabouts.
Okay.
Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert alone with just a sumpter beast in tow and very few supplies. That's gotta be one heck of a story there.
Cyno, it's okay if you can't tell us anything about the case. But
That numbing
maybe
feeling
someone
made with
will listen.
Szechuan peppers. Love those fair. Szechuan sauce. Morty, gotta get more of the Szechuan sauce, Morty. More than the freaking Morty Szechuan sauce.
There
No.
will be able to find the person you seek.
No, it's not that simple. If I'm right, he'll be doing everything he can to avoid us.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid. From what she said, it's pretty clear that he wants to try and solve this on his own. It won't be easy trying to find him in the desert when he's deliberately trying to cover his tracks.
True.
Sounds like this is far more complex than we imagined.
Still, if he started from Caravan Rebot, the chances are that his route took him past Aru village. You may as well ask if anyone there has seen him.
That's a good idea. 5,789 silicoins. You're getting close.
Once
You
this
are
is
getting
resolved,
close.
We'll find a way to repay you.
Come on. No need to get all serious. Just
If you get it today,
find
I'd say
drinks
wait till the
next
music
time
event
while
so we
in the
can,
sea or something.
you know, during the music event.
That's a deal.
But we will be doing the music event after this, so yeah.
You all set?
Today, we're doing it today.
Yes, we'll handle it from here. Thank you again for your help. I don't take it for granted.
All right, then we'll leave you to it. Just remember, if you change your mind and need some reinforcements, we'll be here.
Thank you, Yanqing.
Thank you
Sorry,
for being
Dia,
cozy.
wrong game.
You can depend on us.
Don't worry, we'll keep him out of trouble.
Switching computer. Okay, see you soon. All right, let's head to Aru village. Yep, Dia is Yanqing. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Hold
the
on.
camera's going a bit blurry.
There's a few things I'd like to clear up.
Go on.
Yeah, Dare, what did I do?
We left the campsite. We had a longer talk.
What did I do?
Clearly, we've only scratched the surface of the Temple of Silence question. It doesn't surprise me at all that the one in the academia is a fake.
Just felt like saying that fair.
Connection with the Temple of Silence.
Well, I can blow your mind more. Misha is Skirk.
I trust you're all aware of the spirit
Misha
that
is
gives me my
Skirk.
power. Hermanubis, the original founder of the Temple of Silence.
Yes, that's true,
Due to
Cyno.
my unique
Oh, you know that one?
constitution,
Okay, dang.
I was put through a number of trials in the desert when I was young. Later, I met the professor, and he brought me to Sumeru City.
I think of one's
My
surprising.
memory of that time is hazy. I can't
Yeah,
recall
Dia, that's what I said. Dia is
Good thing
Yanqing.
that Kaveh noticed the emblem on the letter. Without that, I don't know if we would have connected the dots and realized there was more to this case than mere extortion. I did not.
That's okay, don't worry.
Whether that's because I've never seen it, or because my memory fails me, it's hard to say.
Yeah, you're right. Thank goodness for Kaveh. And
Welcome
for all
back,
Nathan's
Kaneko.
diligence during his time as acting Grand Sage.
But Cyrus must have recognized it right away, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have had any qualms about you reporting it. Oh, maybe his connection to the temple
Yeah,
of
Yoimiya
Silence is even
Shuei.
deeper than yours.
Who else?
suspect
Trying to think off the top of my head.
Professor has never once mentioned the Temple of Silence in conversation.
Mona is Asta and
whenever the
Hook.
conversation turns to Hermanubis and the concept of spirit indwelling.
Nilu is
avoids going
Arlen.
into any depth.
Well, speaking of avoiding things, you do realize, don't you, now that we've caught up with you, you're stuck with us for the
Obviously,
rest of the
Cyno is Jing Yuan.
I am aware. And I have accepted it. Or rather,
5 stars
I
being
don't
4
see
stars,
why I
yeah.
managed to ditch you en route. So, I might as well accept that
Probably
you're
some
coming
4
with me.
stars being 5 stars, I'm guessing.
Fact is, we're coming with you whether you like it or not. So the best option
Has to
now is
be.
to try to look out for each other.
Columbina, yeah, Columbina is Ron May.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you can't get rid of us, Cyno. Nice
And
try.
At least let me buy you a drink once we're back in the city.
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guards here can tell us.
Good idea.
Hello.
Hello.
Mahamatra Cyno?
I'm looking for someone. So I'd like to confirm any recent foot traffic in and out.
Looks
of
more
our
like Sparkle?
village.
True, yeah. Oh, there is a case of a 4-star being a 5-star in Star Rail. Yoimiya is not Yoimiya. Yanfei is Sparkle. Yeah, exactly. Sparkle's Yanfei.
He stopped by to load up on food and water and feed his sumpter beast. Then he
So
was
there
on
is a
his way.
case.
Where was he going?
Let me think. He took a seat by the entrance of the village for a while and had a brief chat with the person who came to deliver the water.
Lizzie got promoted, yeah. I loved the amazing digital circus reference they did in Sparkle's trailer, by the way.
Do you have a map? I can
Yeah, we're
mark
talking
out
about the VAs.
best routes to any nearby oases.
I have one.
I still need to watch episode 2 of Amazing Digital Circus. I need to do that soon. Just finished Cyno's second story quest? Hell yeah! We're in the middle of it right now. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm excited to see where this goes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You were a great help.
And welcome on in, Diesel. I don't know if you've been here already yet. Have you? I don't know. My brain is working not well. But hope you're doing well.
Best of luck. I hope you find him soon.
Just got in. Okay. I wasn't sure. There's a lot of people here earlier, so I was like, who's... I don't know. Green. Welcome on in, though. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you enjoyed the quest. I've been having a lot of fun with it so far. I'm going to steal these crystal flies real quick while I'm here. Gonna fly like a bird. Like a Sephiroth. There he is. I saw him. I saw him. I saw Sethos. I saw him. That had to have been him.
I see some people over there.
There he is. There he is, Mav. There he is.
Them what they know.
Can you think of another case of a 4-star being a 5-star? Let me think.
No. I'll do it.
Huh? Why can't Cyno go talk to them? What difference does it make?
Given my background, appearance, and the way I dress, I might not be the most welcome visitor here.
True.
Just in case.
Let me think.
It's probably better to let a more neutral party handle things.
Yeah, I'll have to. I do have to switch to Nahida.
Ah, hello there. I hope I'm not interrupting. My friend and I are looking for an elderly man who's gone missing around these parts. Any chance I could ask you a couple of questions?
Little pirate and little demigod. Oh, Beto and Acheron, of course.
Sure. What do you want to know?
I'm just wondering if you've seen him. Let me give you the details.
So, a silver-haired guy in a long robe, culture type with thoughtful eyes, and he's traveling alone.
That's right, Hunter.
He'd stand out like a sore thumb around here.
Yeah, sounds like the kind of guy we'd remember if we saw him.
He's looking behind me.
Oh, his eyes are so pretty.
Uh-oh. That guy's looking our way.
Your friend over there...
Chongshan's also pale. That one I didn't know. I did not know that one.
Hey, aren't you Cyno, the General Mahamatra?
Yes, that's me.
You don't seem surprised that I recognized you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you're the one looking for the old man who's gone missing, aren't you?
I have a
Yeah, target spotted, yeah.
Someone's on edge. You don't trust me much, do you? No need to hide it. I understand why you're wary of us. Still, you came to us asking for help. Do you want it or not?
I thought you were a group of merchants. Seems I was mistaken.
Your henchmen don't look like much, but something tells me they put up a better fight than most mercenaries.
Hey, hear that, guys? You're my henchman now.
Suits me, as long as I get paid for it.
Just cut to the chase already. I'm running out of patience.
All right. Come with me. All of you.
Yeah, I love Xeno's voice, by the way. I love Owl House, one of my favorite shows, so it just feels like an older Hunter to me, which I love.
Don't you want to find your friend?
But his voice fits this character so well.
Long robe, culture type with thoughtful eyes.
Thank you for the drink water. I shall drink some water.
Sounds like
Look at the
there's a
crocodile in the
whole
background.
other side to Cyrus I didn't know about.
So you know where he is?
Just follow me. I'll take you to
Yeah,
him.
we didn't tell him the name. Yes, he's Hunter from the Owl House, and he's Go as well from Pokemon, right?
Take it easy.
Hey, he's getting away. I love how he's still a mysterious person. Like, we know.
What?
We know his
Where are you
name.
looking? There's nothing here.
Please step back.
Is this gonna be the Temple of Silence?
Whoa, something's coming out of the ground.
Oh, that's so cool.
What is this enormous building doing here?
Wait, that's so cool.
How was it so well hidden? King Deshra's
Open
technology?
saddle soap. Open sarsaparilla. Reminds me of that Looney Tunes episode. You know, with Hassan Chop.
Is
Love
this
that episode.
The Temple of Silence? So you're a member?
All good questions. There'll be plenty of time to address them later.
Saddle soap? Yeah, saddles need soap. You need to clean saddles. I'm guessing this is... or is it just like... Wait, is this like a permanently opened area? Is this going to be permanently opened, or is this just a domain? Permanently opened? Oh, hell yes.
Not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert, especially not hidden right next to an oasis.
There's a map, too? Oh, my goodness. Can I suggest something? Yeah. What's up?
Paimon's scared.
Still haven't had the chance to switch to Nahida yet.
They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this is the guy Raka met in the tavern?
The temple will be shown? Ooh, okay.
Wrong. Thinking about your professor?
Domain doesn't have a map,
Just
okay.
hope for your sake you haven't done anything you might regret.
Me too. Hope I haven't done anything to incur your wrath.
Hmm. Answer before I can suggest it? Oh, what did I say? Switch to Nahida, I'm guessing? Now I have the chance to. Switch to my good Nahida team. The Whale Watchers. That's where it is. Oh, it is there, yeah. Oh, this is so cool. Ask if it's permanent, okay. Are there any, like, new chests in here? This looks so goddamn cool. No new chests? Damn. I've already 100% of the desert, like 100% at 100% of the desert, but... This is so, so cool. Ramen soda with lunch, hope it doesn't explode in my face again. Yeah, hopefully not. Okay, big library. That looks cool. This looks so cool. You're gonna do more of these in Nalin? I'll hope so, yeah. Quest locked areas and stuff. We have world quest locked areas, but this is like a first story quest one. Or not the first, but like... Probably not the first, right?
Our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence.
Still.
Sit tight until he comes.
I like it.
So he's just gonna leave us here unattended?
I actually thought it'd be located in some new blank spots. Yeah, I was hoping for that.
They can't have been.
But I'm guessing they're gonna save that for later, honestly. I think it's gonna be something related to Conria is gonna happen over there. Or Celestia gonna crash there, who knows?
So this is the Temple of Silence.
It does feel like the Royal Library of Alexandria. It really does.
They hid themselves here?
It really, really does, which I love. Yes, Zhongli's, that's right. With Saltaire.
Don't worry. Someone will come and call for you soon.
I love your shoes, by the way. Yeah, at least tell us what to call you.
Sorry, guess I was so delighted to see you, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sethos. I'll be here if you need me, but I'm not planning on answering all of your questions. Other than that, you can occupy yourselves however you see fit.
So
Love his
we're
design.
free to explore by ourselves.
We all know what happened to that famous library. That's true, yeah.
I mean,
Burned.
I'm not worried about you running off. Cyrus is here. And unless I've misunderstood, you're all quite anxious to see him again.
So your plan was to draw Cyno here, wasn't it?
If we've got some time,
By using
might as
Cyrus.
well take a look around.
These guys clearly care a lot about each other. This is a long way for them all to come.
Interesting.
Professor.
Cyno's just worrying about Cyrus.
The situation's even more complicated than I expected.
Cyno, are you preparing an escape plan? Makes sense.
I never imagined that the true Temple of Silence would be hidden somewhere like this. We've passed through these parts before, but never noticed anything.
That's King Deshret's technology for you, I guess. It borders on the miraculous. Amazing to think that it's been preserved intact all this time.
Yeah, King Deshret really was incredible.
We should be wary of our hosts. Still, at this point, we can be confident that the professor is safe and sound. So that's something.
Yeah. Let's talk to the boy.
Hey, Sethos. Have you got some time to chat?
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, you mean you have questions for me? I don't blame you. Anyone else would.
Yeah.
Not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet.
I mean, hence the name, yeah.
We don't get too many visitors.
You were the one who tricked Uraka, right?
Yes, that was me. Although, tricked is a stretch. He was asking everyone in the tavern about ways to make some easy money.
It kind of was his fault
Insisted
then.
that nothing was off the table, even if it broke the law. So, I told
Okay, yeah,
him
that was his fault
Cyrus had
then.
embezzled a large sum of mora from the desert.
So you framed Cyrus for a crime that he did not commit?
No. That's not entirely true.
Okay.
Let me jog your memory. The letter just said that he had uncovered Cyrus's secret. It didn't say what secret that was.
Did you tell him to use that wording?
Of course. Uraka was a great accomplice, really. Very cooperative with a little bit of wine in him.
And when people make stupid choices, exactly.
And not much of an original thinker, though. It doesn't surprise me that he struggles academically.
Damn, roast him.
Why did Cyrus leave for the desert as soon as he received the letter?
Just roasted him.
You'll have to ask him that one yourself. Certain things I can't answer for him. I'm neither judging nor defending him. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem, and it was his own choice to take the bait.
You know Cyno?
What kind of question is that? He's the General Mahamad.
Yeah, Sethos is basically just like, he's a dum-dum. He's a dum-dum.
Right, but back at the Oasis, you can't have known who he was for sure, or you wouldn't have asked him. So, what we're really asking is, have you never seen him in person before?
I've lived in the desert my whole life. Guess you could say I've never had the pleasure.
Ugh, why does Paimon feel like this guy's not being straight with us?
He's a little gay, it's fine.
Come on. We've only
Everyone's a
just
little bit
met.
gay.
If I give you all the answers up front, you'll have nothing left to look forward to.
Okay, that's true.
Nope. Not once.
Really?
I have no need to go there. Not when the taverns are full of the Urakas of this world. Besides, we're well aware of what goes on at that place.
Saying you have spies in the city?
Spies? It's not as clandestine as that. The city gates are wide open. Anyone's free to walk in.
Yeah, that's true.
Find out all you need to know just by walking around town and hearing the word on the street.
Well, that's all I wanted to ask. Going in the big door now? Person there.
Here he is.
Hello. Kept secret or done secretively, especially because Alyssa, yeah. Interesting. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, Oh my goodness.
Grandfather, the person you wish to see is here.
Well done, Sethos.
Okay. For a second I thought that was gonna be Cyrus, but
One and all. I am Ba Moon, the
Ba
current
Moon.
leader of the Temple of Silence. I know why you are here, and I thank you for your
you're definitely Royal Alexandria coded, yeah.
Bring him out.
Which I love.
Professor!
There he is.
Cyrus, are you okay?
Hey, don't do that to him.
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my apologies. We have no intention of causing you distress. But you must understand, Cyrus is of great importance to us.
Then don't hurt
We
him,
had to find
dingus.
a way to bring him back to us.
Don't hurt the boy.
Cyrus owes me his life, and to the Temple of Silence, he owes a debt of gratitude. I let him go a long time ago, but now the time has come to demand payment.
I don't think so.
I wanted to end my feud with this old bag of bones before you caught up with me, but you got here so quickly. Just leave, Cyno. This is a matter between us two old men. You're all too young to get involved.
So that's why you didn't want to report the letter. You'd made up your mind to come here from the beginning. You only left in such a hurry to try and throw us off your trail.
Yeah.
Some things in life catch up with you, no matter what you do. You shouldn't have come. That alone brought the others.
Cyno didn't make us do anything. We came here for the same reason he did.
Yeah.
To rescue you. We'd appreciate you telling us the truth. Otherwise, it seems a little unfair on everyone who had to stay behind.
True.
My secrets are secret for good reason. Bringing them to light can only lead to misfortune. You're afraid, aren't you? You can't bring yourself to speak of your past deeds to the students you nurtured as if they were your own children. You recognized our emblem because for many years you lived among us. Indeed, you all but became one of us. You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. Your own guilt convicted you. For you, Cyrus, are a traitor. You once shared your learning with us, and joined us in our mission to revive the might of Hermanubis, to bring new hope, new opportunity. But then you betrayed us. You bargained for your independence with your past contributions. And then you left, taking with you Hermanubis' might and the wielder of his power.
Oh.
We both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave, but that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe. You really know how to hold a grudge.
Hermanubis' might? And the wielder of his power?
That's Cyno.
Does he mean you?
Professor, anything to say?
The moon is right. I came here once before. He rescued me from the brink of death once, many years ago in the desert. When he learned that I was a scholar, he invited me to come here and revive the might of Hermanubis together.
Okay.
It was a great, daring plan, and one shrouded in secrecy. The Temple of Silence had been bereft of Hermanubis for too long. The strength of its faith and its warriors were waning. Bamoon proposed that we implant bar fragments, shards of Hermanubis, into the bodies of suitable vessels.
Okay.
If the experiment was successful, the spirit of Hermanubis would then dwell within the vessel. Many believers volunteered themselves for the experiment. But we soon discovered that the bodies of grown adults could not withstand Hermanubis' power. In the end, Bamoon offered his own adoptive grandson.
Jeez.
One other child was identified as a suitable vessel, and his parents agreed to release him into our custody in exchange for a small fortune. These two children were our only hope for hosting Hermanubis' power.
For many years, the Temple of Silence had been in possession of 2 Ba fragments from Hermanubis. As remnants of his raw power, they were exceedingly rare treasures. The test subjects were sent into a room that had been prepared for the ceremony, and instructed to approach the Ba fragments, whose power had been amplified. If, after some time, this power did not repel them, this would mean that they were suitable vessels.
Okay.
The original plan was for a 3-stage experiment: resonance, implantation, and recovery and observation. The resonance stage went quite smoothly for both candidates. As the 2nd stage began, I realized a decision had to be made. Should we implant the fragments one at a time? This would allow us to monitor the results after the 1st round and adjust our plan accordingly. Or alternatively, we could implant each fragment in a different vessel at the same time and compare their effects. But as I was deliberating, both Ba fragments suddenly became active. They glowed with a light we had never seen before. I knew that if they were not implanted right away, they would disintegrate and be gone from the world for good.
Okay.
Our 2 vessels had both displayed great promise by successfully resonating with the fragments. Under the circumstances, the thought of implanting
Yin and Yang
both
fragments, maybe.
into the same vessel seemed out of the question. To preserve our faith and our power, we implanted each of them with a single fragment.
Ultimately, I ended the experiment and left, taking one of the children with me.
In recognition of your past
Okay, Mr. Krabs.
contributions, I chose
He
not
sounds
to
like Clancy
send
Brown,
someone
doesn't
to
he?
hunt down and kill you both. Your lives were spared, but I have paid a great price for your betrayal ever since. I have always wanted to see you, Cyno. Losing you and your Ba fragment dealt us a devastating blow. We've been in decline ever since you left.
I see. So that's how I gained my power.
Look,
Yeah.
in essence, I borrowed your Ba fragment for a decade or so. And now you are seeking justice. If you want to take my life, then so be it. I'm an old man now anyway. But you cannot lift a finger against Cyno. He is the General Mahamatra. Your actions would be seen as a declaration of war
not bad, but
against
not
the
good.
Academia.
Morally gray.
I'm sure you don't remember anymore, dear Cyno, but you've met us all before. You were so young then, when we all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord. You and he, Sethos, you were our final hope.
You'd like me to return my power?
As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, it is time to reclaim it.
That power is not yours to reclaim.
Yeah.
Cyno was chosen by the gods. You cannot take what they have bestowed.
You are wrong. Cyno was chosen, but he was not the only one. My child, Sethos, has the same gift as he.
Yeah, but...
So those are your terms
So?
for freeing the professor?
Despise me all you want. My sins are my own. The Temple of Silence is an innocent party. It is because of my foolishness all those years ago that the Temple's glory has waned. And now I must take responsibility for the decision I made back then.
So what you're saying is, the power of one Ba fragment is not enough? You're asking me to return the one in my possession, so it can be implanted in him instead?
Divine power causes great suffering to those who wield it. How How do you know that Sethos would be able to withstand it?
That's true, yeah.
He is no longer a small child. But regardless, this burden is ours to bear. And your objections mean little given that you turned your back on us long ago.
Cyno's
Both
angry.
my heart and mind are telling me that what you are proposing is a terrible idea. However...
Don't listen to him, Cyno. That power is no more yours to give than it is his to take. You have to understand.
I know. But if this is a question of your freedom versus a fragment of power, then there is nothing to debate.
Oh.
Sorry to interrupt, but in my view, there are a number of contentions here that still need addressing. Say that Cyno refuses to return his power, and you also refuse to release Cyrus. Then, we are at an impasse. I find it hard to believe that you went to all this effort without planning for that possibility.
Yeah, that is true.
You're trying to gauge where we stand while keeping your remaining cards close to your chest. Well, my stance is, put the rest of your cards on the table. Then we can have a discussion.
Hell yeah.
Wait, those ears. So, we have a descendant of the Valukashuna in our midst. Splendid. Fate smiles upon us after all.
What?
Everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we'll...
Did he just die? No, he's still alive. Is he dying?
Why is he coughing so much? He looks like he's in really bad shape.
Yeah, he must have been forcing himself to act strong. Yeah, it's true. The eyesight.
Moon, you...
Take our leader back to his room.
Sethos.
Drink water, I shall drink some more water.
Grandfather, I know what you wish to say.
Man has to not be the guy called Sit and Sit, true.
I don't like to drag out conversations, so I'll just cut to the chase.
Okay.
Had Cyrus not stopped the experiment all those years ago, the plan would most likely have been a success. The wisdom
Drink water is for Bamoon. Yeah, fair. I need some too.
It's no use talking about what ifs. We cannot change the past. I'm not like my grandfather. The Temple of Silence has a grand legacy and a sacred duty to fulfill. So it's somewhat inevitable for the leader to have an inflated sense of self. But I see things a little differently. I don't believe the temple has the same stature that it once did.
Welcome on in, Sinister. Okay, maybe okay, maybe don't do that, but welcome on in.
Recognition. So I'm not going to force your hand. You're all free to leave. Except for Cyrus. My grandfather gave him his chance once. And now I'm giving the rest of you yours.
Okay.
You have courage and wise judgment, kid. Reminds me a lot of Bamoon in his younger years. I truly wish that the temple would take an objective look
Sorry about that, it's okay. We're unhinged here, but just not that much.
I'm sure you've seen that much has changed for the better. And things
True.
will only continue to improve. Why not consider cooperating with the academia once more?
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather, I might well be open to persuasion. But it's a bit too late for that now, Cyrus.
Tainari made a good point earlier. He said there has to be more to your plan than this, and I agree. All you and Ba Moon are after is the Ba fragment. The professor will accept whatever fate you deem fit for him out of a sense of guilt. I am the one who has a choice to make. And that's how it was always going to be. Ultimately, you want to trade the Ba fragment for the professor, correct?
I'm glad to see you're giving it some serious consideration.
I won't forsake my professor, nor do I intend to run from a
Do you have a song in mind if I claim guitar time? I'm not sure yet. Not sure.
Give me one night to make my decision.
Sarah's turning white? It does seem to be doing that, yeah.
And I'll be waiting to hear your verdict. Cyno. Oh, my grandfather still has a fair few things he wants to say to Cyrus, so I'll be escorting him back now.
Okay.
Are you sure about negotiating with him?
I need to think this.
Yeah, it has to be some sort of vector
Everyone,
curse.
let's meet again later tonight. Until then, take some time for yourself.
Okay.
Alright, well, don't put too much pressure on yourself, Cyno. If you need any help working things out, just come and find us.
Alright, so I'm guessing this part, still not the last part? How long is this quest? I need to go to the bathroom before we continue. Be right back. Take a break, get some food and water. Guys, get some food and water if you haven't. Very important. I'll be right back. Alright. Did I say fart and water? I meant to say food and water. Did I say fart and water? Oopsies. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, Cyno was very sickly as a kid. That's true. That is true. I said fart, food, and water. Oops. Oopsies. Alright.
Two heads are better than one.
Alright, let's keep this going. Hello. Oh, you're not. This is beautiful. Submerg wall arts, yeah. Are those Submerg? I don't think that's Submerg. Different Divine Bird.
Professor Cyrus came to the
Submerg wouldn't have been around during this time period, right?
He's a stubborn man who tends to double down.
Not in Deshret's area.
About something. We won't get anywhere trying to convince him to escape.
Because Submerg was given to Rukkhadevata from Nabu Malikata, and so Rukkhadevata took care of Submerg. So I don't think it'd be Submerg in here in the desert, unless Submerg was one of the 7 stages of Deshret.
I don't have anything to add. My own memories of this place are hazy, though. Probably something.
I think it's
to do with the
Bennu.
Overpowering presence of the
The bird is Bennu.
That might explain why I suffered from
According
constant
to
headaches
the
and
wiki,
fevers as
those
a
are
child.
that's one of the
I do remember having some fleeting moments of
sages.
profound emotion when vague images would appear in my mind. But I don't recall much, only bits and pieces. I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind.
Can imagine having the power to instill fear into anybody, and whenever they want to attack you, they just get overwhelmed and just stare at you with fear and be immobile, like the person won't even be scared of anything. They just have the fear center of the brain stimulated to the max. That'd be terrifying, honestly. That would be terrifying.
was probably one of the
Yeah, I think the bird is
cornerstones of their
Bennu,
whole faith.
because that's
So if the
Sage
will
with
and
Deshret,
might
so I think
of
that'd make more
Luminous
sense.
is a real, intangible thing, and they are its rightful worshippers, then.
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely there has to be another way.
Yeah, there must be another
No.
way.
I have no intention of returning it. I need this power to protect Sumeru.
Think my dream power is to control probability? Yeah, I feel like I'd like that too.
Decision over its fate, since
It's
it
a
belongs
really
to
good
the
power.
7 pillars of King Deshret.
Because you could
I
be
will
like,
challenge them
change the
head-on,
probability that I'd be
and
able to
the right
fly, and then
wield
you'd be able
this
to
power
fly.
for myself, fair and square.
So you could like use it to a bunch of other powers.
This reminds
And
me of
Punk, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well.
just before
Welcome,
we left.
welcome.
He said that the Temple of Silence was originally founded by the ruling
We're doing
elite of the
Cyno's second
day.
story quest. It's a lot of fun.
Traditionally, such organizations are bound by a strict and ancient code of nobility.
Okay.
Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert
You can
tribes.
sit in the throne.
during his work
Ooh,
trips.
interesting.
He says many of them have their own internal rules. They talk about the importance of never dishonoring their tribal bonds, or the rules laid down by their ancestors. I
Okay.
think we could turn that to our
Use power for
advantage.
good things? Yeah, I know that,
Go back to
Rain.
them with a proposal of our
Manipulate
own.
luck around so they always have favorable circumstances? Yeah.
Turn the tables on them.
Looks like we have the same idea. Turn it back on them now while we still can, in terms that they cannot refuse. That's how we win this.
Alright, sounds good to me.
And I know just how to start the conversation. Let's go find Sethos. We'll tell him that I know a thing or two about medicine and would
A
like to
thing or
take
two,
look
that's a
at
bit
his
of an
grandfather's
understatement. You know a
condition.
ton about medicines, Tainari. Very intriguing. Okay. Let's not take a look at this area first. My goodness. Can I go in that door? No. Let me in. Why is there no map here? It's literally a maze. What's in here? A man? A woman? Not much. Also, why are there no chests in here? Boo. Alright, I have to go back, find Sethos now. He's a faster character. No maps inside buildings, unfortunately. Yeah, we have the underground maps. Why don't we have map for this? Ah. That's so pretty, though. Oh, I fell. Okay. Cat's Tail. Yeah, we have Cat's Tail map. Why don't we have this map? I'm gonna go sit on the throne. Nice. Alright.
Sethos, let's talk.
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that, but first, I have some degree of medical training, so I was wondering if you might...
Lost Eshi for a second time, yeah.
I have no objections, although we do have our own doctor.
Dear Tainari Care, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Follow me.
Nice wishing spots for Sethos, true.
Keep your voices down. We don't want to disturb him.
Although he's gonna be a 4-star, so probably gonna wish. He's probably gonna be on Claran's banner, so I need to find a wishing spot for her.
Let's talk outside. Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and his prognosis is quite grave. I'm sure that your physicians have come to the same conclusion. He appears to have sustained a serious injury in his youth, which has been exacerbated over the years by the heavy burden of work and now by the effects of old age.
Yeah.
Regretfully, I must inform you that based on what I've seen with patients in a similar condition, he doesn't have long left.
Oh.
A few days at most.
Damn.
Yeah. I've known for a long time.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of respect for the man. But you also see things differently.
Perhaps the Upper Epiclades when she killed Navia's father? Or at the docks of Lumidos Harbor? Yeah, it could be. I think one of those would work.
On your terms. Let's find a way
Outside of
to
the
bring
Upper
all this to
Epiclades, like a
resolution
duel.
while Bamoon is still alive to see it.
Zijmin would just be in the medical area. Fortress of Meripede, that makes sense for her.
Yeah, there's no time to waste
Or
here.
Poisson.
You know that better than anyone.
It is Claude Fire Emblem, yeah.
You know,
Sathos is Claude from Fire Emblem, Go from Pokemon, Hunter from the Owl House.
both of you have a very different
Oh wait, no.
perspective from
Claude
the
is who he
way you
looks
raised me.
like. But his voice actor is Go from Pokemon, Hunter from Owl House.
Somehow you've ended up having to make the tough decisions.
You're right. We both look at this problem very differently than the people we inherited it from. I accept, Cyno. This all began because of
He is British Cake. Oh, Risley, no way.
with the right he himself
British Cake.
Legend has
Voiced a
it that
character
when
named
Herman
Alan
was
Albright
first
from Ben 10.
arrived at
Ooh,
Twin,
interesting. I haven't
he
watched Ben 10
sparred
in
with the
so
city's
long.
residents. He and his two companions proved their mettle by fighting
Reminds me of the
over
post,
several
like,
days,
the kid who's
winning
like,
the support of many
I was like,
kind.
I used to like Alien X from Ben 10, so I looked up Alien X videos
First members
and
of the
ruined my
Temple of
childhood.
Silence. And the
Good
sparring
job, kid.
matches were enshrined
6K is gotten,
into
won't claim
a
it now.
vow
Fair.
and
Yeah, I'd
rights.
say just wait until
The right of
we
duels.
finish this story
Before it all
quest.
began.
Yeah,
Sounds very
yeah, you get it.
As a fellow vessel of Hermanubis, your ties to the Temple of Silence
The
run
right of
deep.
duels. Yeah.
So I will
The
permit you
poor
to
kid.
participate in this rite.
It's like, I wanted to see
Along
this
with
cool
your
alien
chosen
guy, and then he
companions.
just
3 against 3.
saw something that was alien to him. But,
However, I have some additional terms. As the challengers, you must win all 3 of your fights to win.
Fight
As I
Club.
know,
The
both
letter
of you
X isn't really
must
child
put
friendly,
our bond
which is why I still use
on the
Twitter.
line. The winner takes them both. Letting Cyrus leave with one of the Ba fragments was a mistake, made by my grandfather out of pity. It is a long-standing issue that must be addressed for the Temple of Silence to move forward.
True.
I can make no concessions on that front.
None needed. We're on the same page. If I win, the Temple of Silence must release Cyrus and consider this past dispute resolved.
Okay.
If you win, I'll return my power to you.
It's a deal. Then let's meet at the ceremonial hall tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock.
Okay. First rule of Desert Fight Club, there is no Fight Club. Yeah, what's Fight Club? You know what, that actually reminds me of another thing. Some kid like did a book report on the movie Fight Club, and it was only one sentence saying, "We don't talk about Fight Club."
There never was.
And he got an A.
Turning back hasn't been an option for me.
He got an A for
since
it.
the moment the professor slipped away to return to the desert.
You have to win. You need this power, both as General Mahamatra and for yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Besides, it stayed with you ever since you were a small child. Surely that's
It's
a
child
definite
speaking
piece of
facts,
you and
yeah.
its rightful owner.
Both as General Mahamatra and for myself. Yeah, when you put it that way. I've had to overcome a lot to tame this power and claim it for myself.
Yeah, true.
Not everyone could have done that.
Exactly.
Gotta focus on winning.
The Traveler and I will never lose.
Needs to protect Nihida. Yeah, it's true. Exactly. Nihida
And
needs to be
neither shall
protected.
I.
She may be a smart
The
baby,
desert
but she's
was
still
home to
baby.
an ancient and great civilization that, for a variety of reasons, fell out with the
Little
civilization
Radish
of the
God, true.
rainforest. It's just as Dia said.
Reminds me of Turnip Head
Prejudice
from
is
Hell's
much
Moving
to be
Castle.
apart. But there must be personal
Turnip Head.
factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than he lets on. And I don't think that Sethos is any kind of villain.
Yeah.
He's just doing what he thinks is best. Tomorrow, everything will be resolved.
Okay. Wait until the next day. Whoop. Alright. See you guys tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, almost time, isn't it? Seems like we're getting there. You're supposed to talk about Fight Club, though. Rule 1 is meant to teach you break rules. Oh. Okay. Break the rules.
Which is exactly why I took the position.
Alright, let's get over there. Rules are made to be broken. It's pretty. weaponry. Nice. We go. Okay, that's not an entrance. We go this way. This place is a maze. It's amazing, but it's still a maze.
We gather on this day to perform once more the rite of duels, with the greatest of all sages, Lord Hermanubis, as our witness, for his
dudes
power
up there.
and authority is present in our midst. This is our most
Starting Alton forgot that Abyss mages used to talk. Fair. They go because Lisa kills them.
to observe the duel with
Fight,
the
fight,
utmost
fight.
respect and reverence throughout the
Oh yeah, guys,
proceedings.
respect and reverence. Fight, fight,
Representing
fight.
the Temple of Silence, the defenders.
Oh, you're up.
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels after all these years. I am surprised by your decisions, Ethos.
I know what I'm doing.
Andrew Russell voiced the Abyss. Lecter, which one?
Just leave it to me.
Did he voice Enjo? Was that him?
Ready. We will fight to have
I
our
don't want the
voices heard.
chocolate.
Warriors, take your positions and decide on the
I
order
think calling
of
itself
battle.
Enjo, voice actors.
We
That was a
come
different one.
not to debate what
The one in the
brings our
Dame quest.
challengers
Okay.
here, nor what will become of the defeated duelists. Duelists, the might of Hermanubis himself
Time
is
to
at stake here.
duel. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Water before fight. Yeah, good idea. One in Kari Bayer. Okay. The Cryo Boyo. Or he also voiced. Didn't he voice? Clotar?
Are you sure?
How's the quest chat? It's going very fun. Temple of Silence Lord goes crazy. Welcome on in, Ava. Hope you're doing well.
I agree. He's very strong. Sending him out first will definitely intimidate the opposing side.
Okay, then you're second.
Sure.
We have decided.
Yeah, Hermanubis. This is like
So have we.
so crazy.
Let's begin.
All right, let's do this.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Yeah? Wait, what? I'm waiting. Hydro? I think. No. This is gonna be fun, isn't it?
Don't forget, safety first.
No, I'm Dendro. Sweet.
You there. You better play nice with this.
That's good.
That'll make you regret
I'm the
it.
Dendro one.
A little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
Nice. I did it. Oh, it's a trial traveler. I didn't even see that. Oh, that's why it was Dendro.
I now invite the duelists of the second bout to please step forward. When you're both ready, you may begin.
Let's begin.
I'm guessing Tainari is going to be trial too. Yeah. Yeah, they're trial. Okay, I see it now.
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
I'm trying to break those things, but it won't let me. There we go. After this battle, it's time? Yeah, it seems like it. Why am I trial now? Where are my crowns? Yeah, get the crowns back. Get the crowns back.
Duelists, please.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Okay, SpongeBob.
So am I.
Okay, here we go.
This is the final stage of the rite. I remind you both that the terms you agreed upon in advance are binding. When you're both ready, you may begin.
Time to enjoy the show, yeah.
I am Sethos, vessel of Hermanubis, grandson of Bamoon, the leader of the temple.
Traveler canonically use the element of the nation they're in. Normally, it seems like they do. In most cases, like there's some exceptions. Like against Child, they used both Geo and Animo, and against the rocks in Navia's story quest, they use Geo. So, I think most of the time, yeah, it's just the element of the nation.
But to embark on a brave new experiment so that we might prevail.
Yeah, I agree with that. Having let you build your traveler for traveler mains, like they should give you a choice. But I get why they don't, because they just want to keep going with the quest.
I will fight to become the rightful
Yeah, this music does go hard.
I am Cyno, General Mahamatra of the Academy.
Oh my god, it's hyping it up.
Successor of Cyrus, the sage of Spontamon. I fight in defense of my power, my professor, and my nation. And you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and Hermanubis is watching.
Get ready, everyone.
So bare your soul.
Oh?
Everyone, old and young, fit and frail,
Bare your soul.
to see how this duel will end.
That was fun.
My grandfather is a wise leader. He is also known to be a ruler who is not afraid
And
to get
face
blood on his hands.
the scales of Komodo. I love Komodo. He's a nice Pokemon.
And I know what he expects of me. But our faith has held us back for too long. After I grew up,
It's a great voice, thank you. I love doing the deep voice. Ah.
the people of the city. Times have changed. The people of Sumeru are happier and more free now than in the past. I thought about this as I stood at one of the tallest points in the city, gazing down at the streets below. Then I thought,
Hell yeah.
Cyno, you and I both wield the same power. But the lives we lead.
The pillars separating them. Brilliant cinematography right there.
Fragment of Hermanubis stands for something different. Might.
They just pulled out all the stops for this. Holy shit.
Secrets that have yet to be revealed. I once thought that the nature of our fragments must be what makes us so different from one another. But maybe it's that you've found your answer, and I am still searching for mine.
It's you eating the popcorn. That's an adorable emote.
I am my own person.
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both of us, shaped the course of our lives. We are his vessels, and yet we are more besides. So
True.
show me your answer, Cyno. Show me I can be more than my faith, more than the power I wield.
Here it comes.
Show me the person I can become.
Come on.
Bring it on!
Yes! Here it comes. Alright. 7-minute cutscene. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Yo, welcome on in! Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. I don't know how to mute alerts. Oh, no. Here we go. Oh, look at them go. They're both using that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. This music too, it's insanely good.
That's all you've got. What happened is searching for your answer.
Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, they're inversed colors, yeah. Oh, he has a polearm? I love when they show characters can use multiple weapons. What is that polearm? Wait, what is that polearm? We've never seen that before. That's new. Oh, damn. Nice hit, Cyno. Yeah, it's a new Too Late Too Law weapon, it looks like.
Do you yield?
No, the cutscene's not over.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
It is beating like a heart. That is so cool.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great
Hermanubis!
priest over all other priests.
Oh my god, Deshret flashback! Oh my god! Oh my god!
And his will lives on. Once a warrior of time.
Oh, there's the mausoleum!
He emerged
Tynar!
from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king,
There are the sages!
Hermanubis
The missing
gathered
one
his
is a pep.
followers and the Tainarian priests, and led them to the city
Tulay Tula.
Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Cyno.
This is where Tulay Tula was?
From that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that
Oh my
survived
god.
from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tulay Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tainarians. But peace did not last.
That's true.
Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tulay Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the temple of
I'm guessing that's the reformed Gurabad at that point.
of his victory. The ruling elite colluded
Look
with
at
the
Hermanubis.
oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay.
Oh.
To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces. And began the
Tainarians.
ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army.
Look at that beautiful
Yet,
city.
we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tulay Tula Tainarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tulay Tula fell and were decimated.
Yeah.
War engulfed the desert.
I've read this, yeah. I actually read about this quite
And
recently.
we wandered from
This
place
is
to
even
place,
more cool.
always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more.
So cool.
We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory
Oh my god,
of
look at him.
Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
Pause. Let me pause. Let me pause. Let me pause, please.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
Oh my god. Holy. That was incredible. Seeing Hermanubis animated like that, 1, was incredible. 2, that battle scene was even more incredible. 3, the lore is even more interconnected now, which is awesome. I wanted to make a video on the lore of the Temple of Silence. I was like, yeah, that'd be a fun idea after Cyno's cutscene. Yeah, this is happening. I'm making a video on the lore of the Temple of Silence. Oh my god. There's more? Oh my, okay. Okay, we have to keep going then. Aw, he's dead. You wanted to see Hermanubis' legacy. Pay your respects. 07's in the chat. That's a bittersweet ending to that part.
Grandfather.
Oh. You could hear the emotion in his voice. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Sethos. You'll get through this.
I know. I just...
Oh. Sorry.
I guess you were prepared for this. It's been a long time coming, huh?
I drew in my eyes, yeah.
He's been on death's door for a very long time now. I think it was only through sheer willpower that he managed to hold on to this point.
Finally got to see what he wanted to see.
He was able to see this chapter come to a close before he passed.
What's next for you?
Per my grandfather's last wishes, the Temple of Silence should submit to whoever possesses the largest number of Hermanupis fragments. That entitles you to be our new leader, Cyno.
Oh.
But that's never going to work, as I'm sure you realize. I'm the General Mahamatra. I am needed back at the Academia.
Yeah.
I did foresee this possibility, and I gave it some thought. The fact is, I know next to nothing about the staff, records, and environment here.
Yeah.
As such, I am ill-suited to be your leader, Sethos. I believe the honor should go to you.
Yeah.
Were it not for this duel, or indeed if you had other intentions, the Ba fragments would most likely be in your hands by now. I'm sure Bamoon never meant for anyone but you to be his successor.
True.
You really think so?
I do.
Passing the torch once
Still,
again.
I didn't think Bamoon looked very surprised by the final result. Perhaps he had an inkling that this would be the way things end.
Well, in any case, since the Ba fragments are with me now, I guess I can call the shots. Sethos, I would like you to succeed Bamoon as the new leader of the Temple of Silence. You are more suited to the role than I, and I have complete faith that you will be an excellent leader. Just think of it as doing me a favor.
But doesn't that render everything that we've been through up to now meaningless?
No, it doesn't. This experience has allowed us to become friends.
Exactly.
Which means that the Academia and the Temple of Silence will become partners once more.
Exactly.
That's a much bigger deal than you might think, Sethos. You said yourself, times have changed. You have to believe that things can change for the better here at the temple too.
I will try. To be honest, I couldn't have...
They do sound a little similar to Lilipar, yeah.
Actually, part of me
Could be just like
whether Bamoon's intentions from the very
God
beginning
fragments, something
was just
desperate
to create
fragments, I
enough
don't
pressure
know.
to force us towards a duel. That way.
Yeah, they're
no matter
family
who
now.
won, one of
in a
us
way.
would have to surrender our Ba fragment, and the power of Hermanubis would be concentrated in one single person.
Yeah.
Had you won,
I know, it's so crazy.
Its strength. And were I to win, he correctly anticipated that I wouldn't suddenly drop everything to become the leader of the temple, much less integrate the temple into the academia.
I'm definitely talking about this in a video soon, all this lore.
The temple's future would depend not just on the
This is
guidance
crazy.
of Anubis, but the support of the academia too. So he made it his responsibility to ensure his successor would be free from the burdens of the past. His plan meant that whoever ended up succeeding him, they would have an easier time interacting with the academia.
Dewey, desert!
With one single letter, he lured out the professor.
How long will that video be? I'm not sure at this point, because I want to put it into context, so I want to discuss the stuff around it.
And here I thought the General Mahamacho
And it just, it gave us so much lore. It's gonna be, I'm saying it's probably gonna be at least 10 minutes. At least a 10-minute one. That's gonna be a longer one.
We had to find a way to mend our relationship with the academia.
Because I want to cover this lore, like I'm doing with Remuria. Like, the timeline of Remuria video is coming out tomorrow. I think that's like 15 minutes or so. And it covers that world quest, the Remuria world quest. So I want to do something similar for this. I might do a timeline of Temple of Silence, timeline of Deshret lore, who knows. Although a timeline of Deshret lore itself would be extremely long, so probably just lore of the Temple of Silence is what I'll call it, something like that. I do want to do timeline videos at some point, but that's gonna be a bit.
But you must be exceedingly careful with your selection of candidates, lest you lead humanity to repeat the same mistakes.
Just did something you never thought I'd do? Oh god, what'd you do? Finished all my Star Rail world quest? Hell yeah! I have not done that. My world quest thing looks awful in Star Rail right now.
The story goes that King Deshret chose the sage Hermanubis from among the Tainarians and appointed him as his familiar. He went on to fight many valiant battles.
Okay, so Tainari's father literally named him after his people's name. Tainari the Tainarian. It's like naming a human baby Huma.
Who left Tula joined their human counterparts in the rainforest. A few centuries later, when some of the group returned to the desert, many of the Tainarians
he's just named after his people.
Roots in the rainforest. In all likelihood, those were your ancestors.
How fascinating. My father once mentioned that I was named after the Tainarians.
So it literally was.
I never knew that my
Christian after Christians, yeah, that too.
History with the Temple of Silence.
I like this story.
By the way, has anyone seen Cyrus?
Yes. Cyrus. You'll probably find him in my grandfather's room.
Still trying to go through all my quests before leaving Eurilla 6 Fair. I got a lot to catch up on.
Fond memories of my grandfather.
Who knows, maybe we'll just do a Star Rail World Quest stream one day.
My grandfather really planned for everything to turn out this way. And I guess he didn't really resent Cyrus as much as he appeared to.
Who knows? Perhaps all of us. You, me, and Cyrus. We're all just pawns in my grandfather's plan.
Just chatting, doing Star Rail World Quest, exactly. A lot of fun. Star Rail lore discussion as well.
Make the decisions when history is at a crossroads.
And right now I'm working on the next 2 weeks are going to be Genshin videos, but then after that I want to do a double Star Rail week because I want to talk about the Xianxia lore and then our destination after Penacony. So I'm excited for that.
But once things return to normal, please come and visit the rainforest again. You should stay for a few days this time and start to build some relationships.
Yeah.
If we're going to work together, both sides have to get to know one another better.
I will. All right. Well, bye for now, everyone.
Bye, Sethos.
I'll be seeing you.
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime.
Best of luck to you, Sethos. Can't wait to get you as playable in 3 weeks. Alright, return to the Academia. Same race as Tiggy? Yeah, it's crazy actually when you think about it. He's a Tainarian. I was not expecting that. Natural constitution is, or his actual parents? They did mention his parents, yeah. They mentioned his parents be like, yeah, they basically sold him to the Temple of Silence. But talk to Sethos again? Oh, okay. Hopefully he's there when I go back. Hopefully he's there when I go back. Forgot about that. Duke for selling him True. That is the big True. Use the wrong waypoint? No, I can still get there from here. I'm going the right way. It's right here. There it is. Oh, look at that. That is incredible. Go to the temple. Oh, he's still there. Okay, good. Still there.
Did you see, Grandfather? Cyno
Aww.
chose me to succeed you as leader of the Temple of Silence. I will now serve in his stead.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's still talking. He's still talking. I didn't know it was gonna be 2 lines.
Cyno chose me to succeed you as leader of the Temple of Silence. I will now serve in his stead. It's still early days, and I can't say that I know him that well yet. But after that battle,
Aw.
I now understand why he came here with a whole group of friends. Companionship
He is more.
means to trust and be trusted. Just like Cyno and his friends, we too will fight side by side and support each other in times of trouble.
Aw. Oh yeah, we need to find Cyrus. Where's the guy's room? Is it here? Yeah, Cyrus is up here.
All these years, I've felt like I'm still young. I still have lots to look forward to in life. But now,
Oh.
I suddenly feel... Oh, I too have grown old, Babu. Just like you.
Oh. He misses his friend. He misses his friend. Get my mouse. Alright, now we can go back here. And there's Sit, still standing. Oh, it's the guy! It's the guy again.
What were you thinking gallivanting off into the desert alone at your age? What if you take the bucket, You told not a soul what you were up to, designated nobody to handle your affairs, and left everyone scrambling frantically to try and figure out how on earth to clean up the colossal mess you'd made.
Oh, please, will you stop your yelling? What other choice did I have?
What do you mean, what other choice? Do you mean to tell me that after all your years of learning, and sagehood no less, the only idea you could conjure up in that white-haired walnut of yours was to shoot off into the unknown like some hot-headed 20-year-old adventurer? A one-man suicide mission, That's the best idea that one of the finest minds of a generation could come up with, is it? It astounds me that you survived the journey, and you're lucky that Ba Moon didn't finish you off when you arrived.
All right. Honestly, the way you're going off on me, it's like you wish you'd been there to lend him a hand. Does it
Not gonna lie, I think Nafis could be a blind person. The game makes it Daredevil and top vibes. Could be. That'd be interesting.
I've got nothing more to say. What's the point?
Lurking for a bit, very eepy. Okay, take it easy, Rayan. Gonna leave the rest to y'all. Time to go sleep as well. Good night, chat. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you for stopping by, Red Rocks. Enjoy your sleeps. Enjoy the sleeps.
Saved our General Mahamatra from being stripped of his powers. Okay, look. Fine, I admit it, I was in the wrong. How can I make it up to you? What about, a month's work at the Academia?
1 month? Try 3.
Inari's master is really laying into Cyrus. Let's give them a wide berth.
Yeah, we're too young to get involved.
Professor brought this on himself. Don't pay any attention to him.
Wow, I haven't seen Master get this riled up in a long time. The last time he chewed someone out like this must have been back when I was still a student.
Oh gosh.
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them the situation's resolved. Want to come with me?
Yeah,
We
sure.
can go for dinner afterwards. My treat.
I see Kale down there in the corner. I
Makes
see her.
sense. I'm in.
Always happy to help.
Thanksgiving too. Let's go.
Thanks for the always comforting and fun stream, of course. I'm glad I can be comforting. Farzan! Farzan's here. And thank you for the drink water.
You're back.
Well, look who we have here. Would you mind
Hi,
explaining to
Farzan.
me what has been going on this past few days? I heard you all ran off into the desert and got embroiled in a major catastrophe.
All taken care of.
That does not answer my question. How could you be so careless? That goes for you as well. Yes, and you too. When you run into problems, you
I love
really
her.
gotta ask for help, you know? I've been around the block. Don't you think it would have made sense to involve me? And let's not forget, I know the desert like the back of my hand.
True.
Now would not be a good time to attempt to argue with Farzan.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff involved. Do I make myself clear? Because if you don't,
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me the signal. All right, guess it's time to play my ace in the hole. Say, Madam Farzan, I can see you're pretty upset, but I was just wondering. Remember that time you offered to give me a tour of the academia? Does that offer still stand?
Farzan Aether's older than you, true.
wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Well, of course the offer still stands. Come on, Madam Farzan will show you around the old classrooms.
Aw, that's cute.
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that. Also, check out Farzan acting like some sort of official academia
That was
tour
fun.
guide.
Kale, cup.
Huh? What?
Cup? What? What?
Right! What do you mean, cup? You need a cup. I can get you a cup.
Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
Oh, okay.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe.
Ah.
Tigari and I used it while we were in school, and it's become something of a family tradition.
Aw, family tradition. That's cute.
That's kind of fun.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm. 2 people left. Let's bring them along too.
Go find Kave and Alhaitham. I found Alhaitham. Look, he's right here. Oh my god, wait.
I should have asked him to come help out at work much earlier. That would have kept him out of trouble and avoided this whole debacle.
Never thinks he's getting a single day of free labor from me. He's got another thing coming.
Oh, they're so fun. It's so fun. Ba 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 ba. There's Kave. And there's Alhaitham. He blended into the chair. I couldn't see him at first.
Am I hallucinating? Or do I see Kave and Alhaitham engaged in
Yeah, wait, what?
diligent studying?
We're just reorganizing all the books we used. Look, there's a whole mountain of them.
Oh, sure, you were
There's no
studying.
rush. Nobody reads these books anyway.
They were
My
studying
sincere
together. They're on a
thanks to you both.
study date. They're on a study
Yes,
date. That's
with
so
your help,
cute. They're on a
we
little
resolved
study
the
date
issue
together.
rather
Study
swiftly
date.
and painlessly.
Aww.
And the outcome was
How
better than
adorable.
we could have hoped for.
I see. The Temple of Silence resorted to rather unique means of self-preservation. It explains how they managed to remain hidden for so many years.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they managed to preserve a whole load of ancient documents as well. I'd love to go check those out if I ever had the chance.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of
They
fun.
will come. The Temple of Silence is a hugely important organization, and we'll be sure to maintain good relations with them in the future. Now, as a token of my appreciation, I'd like to treat everyone to coffee.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds great. Although after the last few days, I don't know if I can handle another coffee. But I can just order something else.
Sure. Let's go.
Alright, to the cafe. There are all sorts of wind gliders in the world. Good for them.
Here you are.
I meant to go up, but it didn't work.
And then the traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked him right out cold. Then there was Tainari. He put up an amazing fight too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts. Whoa. Part of me wishes I'd been there to see it, but I'd have been biting my nails off worrying about you guys.
Fair.
A truly edifying account of the events. Bereft of detail, but it has livened up the room all the same.
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this, then spun around and blocked.
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader to him. It's very dignified of you, Cyno.
Of course. Being dignified comes with being a true champion.
Ruth.
I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with desert folk before. It was a pretty unique experience.
The venue is pretty impressive too, yeah. It's a beautiful area.
Place. It felt like something right out of an epic poem. Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe save that one for later, Paimon. Dessert's here.
Food. Food time.
I think that'll do me for today.
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana again before heading home? We should probably finish putting all those books back.
Oh, another little study date.
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
They're going on a little study date again. Aw, how
I should
cute.
get going as well. See you all
That's
later.
so cute.
Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes.
Hey.
So, I got a dash too.
Kali's come a long way. She's much more confident at dealing with other people these days.
Yeah, she's doing a lot better.
Work in progress. You never stop learning.
Truth.
Yeah, true.
Are we going somewhere else? There's a cat on the roof. What?
It feels like everything's finally wrapped up now. Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a job well done. And also, those desserts Cyno got, they were
Meow.
really good. Paimon definitely needs more of those in the future.
Yeah, let's come back sometime.
Do you 3 have anything planned for the rest of the day?
I don't think so.
If not, would you come somewhere with me?
Sure.
That's a secret for now. Wouldn't want to spoil the surprise.
Hey.
Okay. I think I can guess what you're talking about. It'll definitely be a nice
Cat was you? No way! How'd you get in Genshin? No way. Hang on, first. Yeah, there's literally just a cat chilling up here. Look at him. Look, he's just chilling. He's chilling. Good kitty. Alright. Yeah. So we're going up here.
Been a while since I last made my way up here.
To the top of the tree.
Look at this place! We're so high up!
It is so nice, isn't it? I'm actually a tree climbing champion.
As you wish.
I got in the luxurious chest up here, so haha.
It's a nice spot, isn't it?
Very nice.
What a great view! We're so high up, we can see for miles!
Traveler,
Yeah?
turn around.
Oh, whoa. That is so pretty.
This is my secret base. Somewhere I only bring my best friends.
Aww.
When I was a student, I used to slip away and climb up here all the time, just to clear my head. I was quite young then, and hadn't made too many friends yet. Back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos was asking. Who am I? Why do I have this power? And what should I be fighting for? Our gifts help us to find our rightful place in the
Chasm
world.
and Jade Chamber.
That was my experience. And I'm sure Sethos will figure things out in his own time, too.
Yeah.
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way.
You're one tough cookie, Cyno.
Of course. I see no need to be humble when it comes to the facts.
So
I
cute.
still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework. Cyno accidentally dropped a fruit.
Uh-oh.
Luckily, he has fast reflexes, so he caught it just in time.
That's good.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip through my fingers again.
Those were good times. I kind of miss the student life.
You know, Paimon really shouldn't be able to imagine Cyno doing something like that, but for some strange reason, the mental image is coming through clear as day.
Then make it stop. There's somebody there. It's Professor Cyrus.
Oh?
You guys carry on without me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey, you're not supposed to jump down. Be careful.
Yes, Wind Glider. Don't worry, Paimon. Oh, we have a trial. Wow, guys, look, I got the Staff of the Scarlet Sands. Wow. And a C3 Cyno, guys. My Cyno's C3. No way.
Oh my days. I can't believe how
You
stupid
looking at
I
old
look
photos of
this.
yourself, man?
Professor, what are you muttering to yourself about?
Cyno. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess what I found in some old notebooks?
Some old photos?
Can you believe it? This notebook was just sitting in a pile of odds and ends in the sage's office. I must have forgotten to take it with me, and no one's touched it since. It was still right there.
So
I was
cute.
at the academia earlier to discuss my workload.
Baby
with
Cyno.
Memphis. I swung by the old office to have a look around and just happened to cross it. Well, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this picture. Still a kid.
You
Aww.
look quite young yourself in that one. Ah, it's this one. I remember that. Lisa took it, didn't she?
Yep. Looks like her work all right. Who else could have found just the right angle to make me look so unbelievably hideous?
Aww.
And this one. Looks like we're both dozing off.
Oh, cheeky girl. Taking secret photos of us without our knowledge.
Yeah, that sounds like Lisa.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like, these are good photos, aren't they? Hey, at moments like this, I hardly know where to begin. I can't pretend I'm a good person. But Moon had every reason to despise me. And well, so do you if you feel the same way.
Don't be ridiculous, you old codger.
Is that not what you wanted me to say? Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving the desert. Sometimes I've dreamed that I was doing research with them again. And other times, I dream of the day they saved my life. Oh, it was one of the happiest times of my life. We all learned so much from one another. You've matured so much over the years, Cyno.
Yeah.
Since you're my professor,
I want to see young Lisa too. Baby
I should
Lisa.
save you
Baby
some
Lisa and
face
Baby
for
Cyno.
not
That'd be
calling
so
you out
cute.
on all the non-answers you just gave. So, I will do the right thing and keep my mouth shut.
Good thinking. Take your own advice next time. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? I thought heroes were supposed to be gracious. Hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier?
Lisa strikes again. Just how many did she take?
Look how cute
Aw.
you were when you were little.
That's so cute.
I remember how well-mannered you were back then, too.
Yeah, and look how serious and professional you used to be.
And Baby Tiger, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
Jokes. And now, you're besting me at those little quips, too.
Don't say that. I still have a lot of respect for you.
Huh, that's more like it. Hey.
Aw.
What would you say to meeting up with
Yeah, he does
Lisa
match how he
again
looks in Kavi's Mother Strong. Yeah. Love the
I like that.
consistency.
Let's find a time and pay her a visit in Mondstadt.
Yay.
All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Let's go next week. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition. I have got to beat Zaha Hadi.
Or you could find a real hobby, Professor.
I love him. That was very nice. Very, very nice.
Joke. How do I make this a joke?
I can't treat my students like kids anymore. I have to admit, Cyno has matured far beyond my expectations.
Darius is like, yeah, he's so mature, and Cyno's like, I didn't make this a joke.
I'll just enjoy life as a retired sage. The future is safe in the hands of the younger generation.
That's nice. Cyno's just like, how can I make this into a joke? I love him. Some battle pass stuff. Oh, the domain challenge. Okay. It's practice. Praxis. Alright. Now then, it's time to start this. Time to start the Iridescence Tour. Over on Watatsumi Island. I don't know how much I'll do because I do need to have lunch soon, but we'll see. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have a field day with the Silence Temple, yeah. Oh yes. Very excited for that.
Whoa, so this is the venue, huh?
Dvorak, he's back. He's back.
Ah, don't you worry, Jack Attack. We'll find that dog, even if it's hiding in Tenshukaku.
Ito, it's just a myth.
Yeah, what dog are you talking about?
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon! You finally made it! Oh, man.
Take you a day or two to finish, but it's fine. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it's really quick? Okay, that's good.
This is Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. Jack Attack, you know these two, right?
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
Yeah, we've met him before.
Ah, it's so wonderful to see you both again. I feel like that lantern rite was just yesterday. How have you been?
Pretty good. So how did you end up hanging around with Ito? Is he helping
Story
you
stuff
with
is quick?
your
Okay.
dance tour now?
Oh, you better believe it, Minnie Melon. But that's only half the story. This is no ordinary iridescence tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness.
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, bull chucker?
Huh? What, you never heard a bull chucker rock before?
I mean, he's a Geo.
Moo, moo, moo!
Okay.
Don't try and understand it, Minnie Melon. It'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose. Come on, give us some lavender melon rock.
Okay, speak for yourself, mister. Sounds like you're the one whose mind is melting.
Yeah, what's this dog? Oh, Max always has fun with Ito, that's for sure.
Just a local legend I heard about. Apparently there was a war between the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi not too long
Wait,
ago.
is the dog gonna be Goro?
Such a waste. When will people learn? Make rock and roll, guys.
Is the dog gonna be fucking Goro?
A tragedy to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven, a bakedanuki, a weasel thief, and many more sustained injuries.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But, not to downplay it or anything, but didn't even worse stuff happen than that?
Yeah, Senora got killed.
In the eyes of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
Senora's not living anymore.
No, the story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin. It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals.
Oh my god, is it freaking Taramaru?
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue! A king among canines! Woo! There'll always be a place for him in the Arataki gang.
Is it gonna be Taramaru?
I was actually there while the war was going on.
Oh.
It inspired me to write a song about it. I was even planning to host a music festival around the same theme, but unfortunately, I couldn't convince my investors.
Oh, yeah. I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but that was just a lame excuse.
Yes. They weren't optimistic about the potential return on investment. Plus, I don't know, there seemed to be some other risks they were worried about.
What kind of risks?
Good question. Risks only apparent to people with Mora to throw around, I suppose.
Yeah.
I agree. When people have too much Mora, they lose their rock and roll spirit.
Yeah, rock and roll's all about being free.
Huh? So what do you mean by rock and roll spirit anyway?
You know, the spirit of, you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. And that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Huh. By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and roll people in this scenario?
Anyway, point is, those chumps are out, and Arataki Ito is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, right! How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any Mora?
I mean, he's been working,
I
right?
have faith in Ito. He tells me that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area, and has even been known to rub shoulders with the local authorities.
Not in the best of ways, but yeah.
Rub shoulders is putting it mildly. More like they're always locking horns.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, all right? Even the Tri-Commission listens to what I have to say.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
You can doubt it all you want, Mini Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I are officially bros. That's right.
Oh.
I'm talking about Toma, housekeeper extraordinaire. And there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing each other, but it comes from a place of deep mutual respect.
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so sure about that.
What about the Kanjo Commission?
Okay, fair. No first-name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big contributor to the revenue stream. All those fines we pay.
Fines?
Huh? No!
To the head of the Yashiro Commission? Yeah, he still doesn't know.
But that's not all. Let's not forget my contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh?
Get outside the Tri-Commission, Ayato.
Like the TCG legend, Ayato.
Oh my god.
He's made quite a name for himself in the TCG circles. In fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Ito of the North. That's right. I'm the only serious
Traveler's
competition
phase.
shot in all of Inazuma.
Oh my god, chair, stop squeaking.
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall and fellow participant in the Ramen Masters Championship. I was her only worthy opponent.
He just doesn't know. Yeah, we need a playable Kanjo character at some point.
Turns out it was her lifelong wish to catch one of Arataki Ito's events. During the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their almighty shogun might have too much fun and lose interest in running the government. That's why they invited me over to stay for a couple of days.
Uh-huh.
Wow, look at you! Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made Shogun by the next time we see you. And then Paimon will have to call you Almighty Bullchucker.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll admit I heard a few exaggerations there myself, but regardless, Ito has helped me secure a venue for this event, and for that, I owe him my thanks.
True.
It's nothing. Don't mention it. My bro Goro sorted it all out for me. Let's both go thank him later.
Goro.
You know Goro?
Yup.
I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters, but I had no idea there was more to the story.
Wait, does he know about Miss Hina?
Has another identity.
Does he know about Miss Hina?
You've,
Oh my god, he
Miss
does.
Hina, right?
Miss Hina, so you...
Hey, no need to yell, all right? Yes, Miss Hina. She's the one who told me. After falling for the Tenryo Commission's tricks at the Drumalong Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time, somewhere out of their reach, like, here, for example. So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything about the procedure for holding an event on Watatsumi Island. She wrote me back right away, said I could ask Watatsumi Island's general for help, and that his name was Goro. I was like, what? General Goro is the general of all Watatsumi Island?
That was close. Hyman's with you now, but what did you think general meant?
Yeah, he is so fucking dense. Oh my god.
What do you mean? Isn't it like one general per squad or something?
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well, either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known.
Oh my
Pretty
god.
rock and roll, huh?
Rock and roll.
All right. Good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got a meeting with Goro coming up. Gonna ask him about that dog situation. Gonna have to love you and leave you for now.
You don't want us to join?
You guys focus on having a blast here at the festival. I think I can handle this little canine conundrum.
Oh my goodness.
There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything.
Brain hurts from his brain, yeah.
The jam zone and the roasted Labrador
Ito, your
zone are
brain
ready
is
for
something
action.
else.
Have fun, compadre. Gotta dash.
What a character. Kind of admire his enthusiasm, though.
True.
Well, it looks like it's just the three of us for now. Why don't I show you the jam zone to start with?
Okay. Looks pretty nice. Although I probably will continue this offline because I need to eat food. I am hungry and everything. My arms hurt so much, so I need to stretch them from the lawn work I was doing. So I will be ending right now, unfortunately. But we will be back on Friday for more Link's Awakening, which is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, Ito is going to brain rot me. But thank you all for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this stream. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun doing Cyno's second story quest, and I'm